Hey,
Hello, Sam.
are you guys in three?
So, yeah.
Oh, nice. I keep getting fucking broken lobbies. Fucking, it's gonna be easier with more people. With game.
Hello, Sam.
Oh, hello Ita. How you doing, Ita Delta? Welcome to the stream. Hello Yuri. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Can you play? Oh, we're full right now. I joined a Discord. I'm gonna be invited. There's gonna be three players with me right now. So like we're full on the Discord right now. Cause I was not finding matches. It was being too slow. So I just joined a Discord and it was with 3 people here. Do you have me added? Yuri, do you have me in the
He's
game?
here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting on these guys to finish a match. Then I'll probably join them to play, but if you don't need to add me, you need an Epic Games account. It's to add me Niamas9. Hello Marcelo Caldes, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello solo player. Hello Wapper769, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm just waiting
my
some
God.
guys to finish a
Welcome
match.
in the...
Then I'm gonna join.
Rick.
Because it's
I'll
gonna
do
be
the mission.
faster if I just play with other people. Boa tarde, Wolf.
Nice.
No,
Tudo
no,
bem?
I will kill him. He's healing in the building. Look,
Yeah, block him.
I will block him.
You added me. Your Renator
Where are you going, man?
9.
Huh?
Are you do you play
Stay
with
there, stay
Craftsman?
there.
I think I might remember you, Yuri. You play with
Oh.
Craftsman, right? Oh yeah. Oh, I see you. Yeah, I see you in the game.
You die,
Fuck you, bitch.
Marcelo.
Easy, okay, nice. Activate the bomb. Come on. Come on, beauty. Activate
You have
bomb.
to tell him to hold the key to activate. I've been there.
Activate.
Hold. You have to tell him to hold it because maybe he's just tapping. He forgot to hold.
Hold something. No, it
The key.
just...
It says, "Oh, hold. Press X. Whatever key. He needs to hold the key instead of
Hold
just
the
tapping."
button. Hold the button.
He left.
Man. Oh, he left.
You
yeah.
left?
Bye bye.
Yeah.
That was fun. Vokai in one door and me in another door.
Yeah, but this
Are you
tactic
guys
he
back in the
hid
menu?
in inside, and that
Are you guys
is
back in the menu?
working with PlayStation.
Yeah,
we have 4 player. Sam Woka is with us.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you
Vokai
guys were
is
in
with us.
3.
No.
Yeah, Vokai is with us, man.
I'm surprised he is playing right now. Okay. Okay, Yori, I think I'm excited. They are actually full. I can invite you. Equipe não. O Sniper, que é o Psycho, ele...
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, hello. Não, o Sniper é o Psycho. Ele usa a perk Tracker. Ele é bom de Sniper, ele usa o Tracker, que é a... Ele usa uma perk que faz o predador ficar mais marcado mais tempo. Praticamente só isso. Pô, eu já joguei contra o Psycho tem partida minha contra ele. Pô, ele não tem nada demais, é apenas o build que ele usa. O Sniper tá... Ele usa uma build mais apelona do jogo, que é o reconhecimento com Tracker. Então o predador fica marcado durante 9 segundos. Tipo. É só isso. Hello Neon, how you doing? Hello KM Maverick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to get a match because sometimes this thing takes too long. Maybe if I get more people, like it's taking too long lately. This just taking way too long. Yeah, it shouldn't be 2 minutes. Like maybe it's because I don't know where Yori is from, but maybe it's very far from me. So the distance kind of affects a little bit because if you're too far from the person, they don't know where. Like the game doesn't know where which server to put you on. Right on live, cool. Oh, thanks, Piotr. Yeah. Today is gonna just play a little bit of Predator. Yeah, this is taking already too long. Hoping next movie Predator actually win. Hello, Black Eyes. That's probably not gonna happen. They always go for the happy ending with the humans. Like, probably not gonna happen. Even if I wanted to. Like, I would prefer if in Prey, the Pharaoh had killed the Pocahontas girl, whatever. But that's the chance of something like that happening in a Predator movie is just very low. Yeah, this is taking. I can't. It's not finding matches. They're doing Alien now in Amazon. It's a TV series. The one from Ridley Scott. Is that the one from Ridley Scott? Yeah, I'm not being able to find matches. Maybe it's because like the distance between me and the player. I don't know. I want to get into a match already. Hello, Sub-Zero. How you doing? Thanks. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not finding matches like this. Let me try. Just I'm gonna try to try alone. If not, I'm gonna restart the game. I don't know why I'm having this. Sometimes Steam. I mean, it has Predator. Sometimes if you try to get matches as Predator, you can get buggy. But let's see alone if it's a little faster. You play private match? No, I'm just trying to play public games. I'm just trying to play anything like right now, but it's not finding match. I'm trying to go alone if it's faster. There are the others are ones are not playing right now. It's too late for them. Guess. Some of the other ones they're not playing. Want to get a match? Just shoot something. If it takes too long, I'm gonna restart the game because this shit's taking too long. Shouldn't take so long. I don't have like crossplay offer or anything. I have no idea why it's. You can shoot me, you. I'm trying to find a match alone because I don't know why I'm not finding matches. I cannot find matches. I don't know if it's because of the party, because we're like far away. I don't know which country you're from, Yori. Sometimes if you're playing with someone in a party that is far away. I was gonna play fighting because it's faster. I just want to play something and it's like it's taking long. I don't know why it's just taking too long. Like if I have like other 3 players, it can go faster. But like if it is not a full party, it's just taking long right now. Let me try no preference. Because like if it's only 2 people in a party, if they are far away from each other, it takes a while to find matches. Choo choo. I don't understand what you mean choo choo. It's 2 o'clock. What? It's like it's 10 p.m. for you. that what you're saying? It's 4 p.m. for me. Let's go. I'm trying to go somewhere with the game, but it's not working. I'm like, variety matches, like, you should get this thing in like 30 seconds, and it's taking long than usual. Oh, finally. Yeah, that's the plan. I was gonna go preference. I found that one.
Stargazer set up a deep surveillance operation in the jungle. Within that operation is a database of
I'm
sensitive
gonna try
intel
to
that we
play
can't
like
allow to hit the black
one
market.
match in
We haven't quite pinned down
each
where
match
they're at, so your
in
orders
a
are to
different
find the
loadout.
base and destroy it
I'm
before
gonna
they
turn.
release anything that can
Oh, here,
compromise
turn
us
off.
or our
Oh wait, let
allies.
me turn on the light because it's a little. I had to close out the window here because it's very sunny outside and fucking sun was being bright on my screen. Okay. Thanks. First time on a live stream that I'm wearing a shirt. Because usually I just it's getting like a little colder now.
Fire team is go. Good luck out there.
A little colder now. Summer has ended here in Brazil. I'm back to wearing shirts at home. Okay, first match has my Spartan Dutch.
You'll never see me
It's
coming.
Samurai Ghost.
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Stargazer operatives
1
have been
minute.
sighted at
Ago.
these coordinates. Start your search for the
Let me
surveillance
let
facility
them try
there.
to do something.
We need to group up.
Here, let me just. Oh, dude. Do this. Okay. Samurai Ghost. Might be a X guy. Oh no, wait for Dutch. Wait for Dutch. Don't forget about Dutch.
Stay close.
Form up. Search the area for anything that might point to where the facility is located.
He's here.
The cloak isn't perfect.
Your mission.
Watch for movement.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you
Hello,
what's out there.
Samurai. Do you notice Samurai is a bad class? You're using a very bad class.
It's camouflage.
Oh. Why would you use Lem like that? I mean, I guess it works against most people.
Find a terminal
What?
nearby.
I don't use hacks. No, there's no such thing. No, I need to start like, I need to take my webcam and turn it around. So like I can record my screen just so people can see that there is no hacks being used.
Start
Like-
the upload.
Like I need to like, I'm gonna like, next time I have someone here, I'll just tell someone to record me playing just so people can see that there is like nothing being used on my monitor. Because people think that I'm using aimbot, but there's nothing like especially in a game like this. Why would you hack?
Mudding up.
There's nothing to be gaining by hacking on Pride Hunting grounds except just being an asshole and pissing out people by hacking, but no, like, it just would be silly to hack in a game like this. Predator got melted. Oh, hello, the City Hunter. And in Poland is spring. Oh, it's gonna be autumn. I think that's how it. The one I sometimes I forgot the terms in English. The one between
This way.
summer and winter. But it's still like, right now it was a little colder over the week. But right now it got hotter. I went to the beach this morning. My mask. It's a Spartan helmet. That's not a hack, that's an item that Iphonic released in 2020. Some people. Oh, you are climbing the tree.
Position. Over here.
I can show this Spartan. I have a video talking about this Spartan helmet. And I can show you after this. Oh my god. Oh, look, the game is balanced, right?
Looks like Stargazer's
Predator is so overpowered. Look at how fast he dies. And that's just me shooting, pretty much. Like, imagine when there's like 4 people. Yeah, it's not available in customization. It's not available. It was released in 2020 by Iphonic developers. It was supposed to be exclusive to Iphonic developers. But then They released it by accident because iPhonic is retarded, so they released it by accident. And then some people managed to buy it because it became like available in the store for people to buy it. And then when people bought it, after a while, people started using it. iPhonic realized that they released it by accident, and then they removed it. And then the only people that managed to get it, the Spartan helmet at the time, were able to keep it. iPhonic just let them keep it. But since they removed it from the store, other people cannot get it. But it was supposed to be a item that was exclusive to iPhonic developers. Oi, Vitória, tudo bem? Vitória linda. Vitória. Hello. Vitória. Vitória linda. Very red skin? What do you mean, Ita Delta? Red skin? You mean my Dutch? No, my Dutch, this one is blue. He's blue with a gray Spartan helmet. Mandy season 3. No. I know the helmet looks like from Manda 4. Yeah. But no, I haven't watched it. I don't watch much TV series. I watch it I watched some scenes from it. I know a little bit about it. I've seen some like clips on YouTube. How high is my deadlift, squat, and bench press? Why would you ask? Why would you wanna know? I don't really deadlift much. To be honest, I only feel like hamstrings and glutes while deadlifting. And I don't feel like I need my ass to get any bigger. I think I'm comfortable. Like I'm gonna make a video like talking about my workout routine and show more a little bit about that. But I'm not much into powerlifting. I'm just more into bodybuilding stuff. Like I don't flat bench press. I bench incline bench press, and I do it with 2 plates usually. The squats I do ass to grass, like. But my focus is not much on like weight. I don't even know I'm getting bricks. He's blushed. Me? Oh, it's because I went to the beach this morning, and I didn't put sunscreen because the sun wasn't out. It was like it was a very gray like the day. But then I was just taking a walk at the beach just to see the sea, just to, I know, just to distract myself in the morning. But then the sun came out, and I haven't used any sunscreen, so I got burned. I don't deadlift, so I barely deadlift. I think I should probably deadlift, judging by the amount of stuff that I squat, maybe like 4 plates for like 4 or 6 reps. But I don't have a very good structure for deadlifting because I have like. For my height, I have like longer legs, short arms, which is good for like back exercises. Because I mean, when you have like people that have like longer arms have an easier time deadlifting, but they won't be able to bench or like do rows and pull-ups in the same weight. Sometimes the size of your limbs can affect the amount of weight that you can lift.
Reloading.
Oh, he's on the roof.
Over here.
I see you in the roof. His squads is like 2 plates and a half that I do. Not really much, to be honest, but I do ass to grass. And my legs are like one of my best body parts. My best body parts are back and quads. I am going to make a video because I was asked by John Shivers, which is a long time subscriber. He asked me to make a video talking about my workout routine, which is pretty simple, to be honest.
This way.
Why are you using Samurai Ghost if you're gonna use the bow?
Cover me.
Piggy. Sometimes I try to body block the piggies. Hello. Oh, you're gonna use plasma. I love plasma.
There, right over there.
What's the plan now?
Over here.
Oh my god, I'm missing all the shots. I think I'm kind of slow. It's a warm-up match. Our warm-up match. And it's about to end because the chopper is right here. Oh, whatever. He's gonna try to maybe heal and try to get fight before leaving.
Here.
Okay. This is one of the worst places for the for the Predator. Because it's just, there's not much you can do. I mean, unless he has the disc. If he has the disc, he has a good chance. But then again, the fighting can just hide inside the building and just come out at the last second when the ropes come out. Open areas like this are not very good for the red. There's not much good positions to shoot plasma at the fighting.
Keep an eye out for ammo.
And if he jumps here, he's just gonna get melted.
There.
The arrow came this way. Oh, he's far. They're not gonna hit us from there, dude. Maybe it was laughing my ass off. Victoria Linda is here watching. Oh, that's good to know. You're too far, dude.
Contact up higher.
Come down. I'm alone here.
Yeah. Just for the shimmer.
Bom saber disso, Victoria.
Over here.
Você tá aqui vendo? Oh, now he decided to go there. Now that I go after him. Oh. Oh no, potato down. Potato down. And the chopper is leaving too. Oh, he's doing a long claim. Long claim. Oh, at least he got one kill.
It's still help me. I see.
Well. I was gonna try to save the last guy,
Mission accomplished, fire team.
but then he died. I also tried to gonna go after him and try to down him, but no time. Thank you, Piotr. Oh, nice. I'm finding matches fast now. That's good. I just feel like shooting something. I've not played much FPS. Like, I was playing a lot of Dead by Daylight lately. And Dead by Daylight is more... What? Oh, these guys are gonna quit on me. They'll probably quit on me. They're just gonna make me lose time. I can make Josh... I can make it, Josh, a party. And I can invite... olá, Sr. Smith, moletão épico. Beleza? Bem-vindo à live. I can make a party after this. I'm surprised they haven't left yet. I can join after this one. I can invite Iori. Maybe with a party of 3. We can get matches faster. Haha, I think I might have gotten someone down. Oh, they are leaving. Aha, the guy left. They are quitting. They all quit. They all quit. That's why I need to change my name again. This is why I have to change name. You see why? And people are like, why? Oh, why do you keep changing your name? Because people make me lose time. Because people quit. Like they're just bots. Yeah. Look, they all left. A whole cremate fighting is leaving. I mean, the bots are more of a challenge than these guys. They're shit at the game, so whatever. Hello, Fred2001. Hello, Deadshot. What's up? New Starship Troopers coming? What? I watched the original Starship Troopers. It was a big movie in my childhood. That was a very good movie. I have no idea there's a new one. The last one that I saw, I think, was animation. Like, I remember seeing a movie with it. They got the original actors. They got the original actors back. Is Iori in the game? Oh, Iori, if you want to try, we can join now because there's more people. There's Josh. I mean, yeah, maybe with 4 more people. I'm gonna invite Jason. Ricktig is not gonna join, probably not. I'm gonna try to get more people to join. Iori, if you want to try. Do you play maybe in Battlefield? No, I have not. I have only played Battlefield 2 Bad Company. And it was in Xbox 360 because it was like free on the Game Pass. So I played that one, but I never played Battlefield multiplayer. I played Call of Duty last year. The last one that came out because some friends like MLS and the others got the game. But then MLS got banned. MLS got banned because his name was offensive. So he was banned on Call of Duty. And also because fucking MLS, like, he fucking started using like actual hacking in Call of Duty. So he deserved to be banned. Like, I tell MLS, don't use that shit. That's not okay. But he didn't listen. So I stopped playing Call of Duty years ago, some months ago, because my friends got banned. I mean, MLS got banned, and people started playing because of him, and so that shit happened. Saludos desde Puerto Rico. Oh, hola, hello. Oh, hola, Carlos Negron. Yeah, they left. I mean, those are the PS Brazilian squad that hates me. They always quit. I mean, they started quitting like a few months ago. They would try, and they would always just very toxic. They would just like just call me a hacker and stuff. Crazy. Just crazy people. Some people are just crazy in this game. Just insane behavior. Rapaz, eu não uso hack. Oh, look at this guy. André Dalmascio. He's calling me a hacker. Like, you can see in my screen there is no hacking. Oh, look, they are coming here to cry in my chat. They come to my live stream to cry. O pirata tem rastreador. Quando eu comprei a DLC, veio com ela. Veio com essa especialização. Aí você reclama pra iPhone. Porque a iPhone, quando eu comprei, veio com essa especialização. Se você quiser. Mas vocês quitam de qualquer maneira. Qualquer classe que eu use, vocês sempre vão quitar mesmo. O que diferença faz? Você prefere caçador rastreador? O resultado vai ser o mesmo. Qualquer classe que eu use, o resultado sempre vai ser o mesmo. Battlefield 2042 is a good game. It is. I haven't seen it. I kind of like more like. Pirata Rastreador não tem nesse jogo. Então por que quando eu comprei veio com ele? Quando eu comprei veio com ele, tava lá disponível. Vocês querem jogar uma partida que eu jogue o Caçador Rastreador? Eu posso usar qualquer classe contra vocês. Adiciona, a gente joga. Eu jogo outra classe, não vai mudar nada. Independente da classe que eu usar, o resultado sempre vai ser o mesmo contra vocês. People complain about specializations on predators, like yes, I have pirate with tracker, I have pirate with stalker. You know, when I do private matches, I don't see Thunderroll for guests complaining because they know that playing predator is harder, so they don't really care. If the predator needs some sort of a buff, like we even play with the modifiers sometimes. We sometimes buff the predator health, not lately, because lately on private matches we have been using new rules. Amazona veio com rastreador. Veio, os dois vieram. Comprei. É só tu achar o vídeo lá. Acha o vídeo de quando saiu em outubro, acho que foi outubro. Eu comprei, eu mostrei, assim que eu comprei a DLC, eu mostrei na live quando eu tava jogando e tava com essa especialização. Então, tipo, vai lá no iPhone, no Twitter da iPhone que reclama pra eles que eu tenho isso. Mas se não quiser, mas vocês já quitaram quando eu usava outra classe? Quando eu usei caçador, rastreador, vocês sempre quitam também? Que diferença faz se eu ponho um rastreador no caçador, na Amazona ou no pirata? O resultado é o mesmo? Vocês sempre vão quitar e perder? Muda nada. Do I know Spanish? No. A little bit. I was speaking in Portuguese right now. Because some of the guys that accuse me of hacking in the game. And that's not... Bugged specialization is not hacking. It's a bug in the game. It's a bug that iPhonic made. Because when you bought the DLCs at the start, the specializations came bugged. When they made the Amazon and the Pirate and the AVP Preds, the new classes came with the different specializations that you are meant to have. It came bugged. Literally, it just came. The specializations came at the time bugged, and people think that it matters. Like, people are always gonna complain and call you complain about what you do in the game if you win. It's not really about exploiting or hacking. It's just like people are just mad because they keep losing and they get salty. That's the situation with. Nós nem saímos do helicóptero e você já tava atirando. Assim, porque você é só subir no telhado. Se você subir naquele telhado, tem um ângulo que você consegue atirar. Vocês não sabem disso porque vocês não sabem muito do jogo, né? Porque eu sei. Eu já jogo bastante isso aqui, então tipo, eu sei que se você subir naquele telhado, tem um ângulo que dá pra você atirar quando vocês estão saindo do helicóptero. Isso daí, tipo, vai... Isso faz parte do jogo, tipo... Se o Predador começa a partida antes do Fireteam. Então o Predador consegue acertar o Fireteam antes deles começarem a partida. Isso é o jogo. Se você não gosta, não joga esse jogo, né? I love the Amazon Stalker, but my god, reset. Yeah, it happens to some people. I still have it, that one. And you know, I use that with my friends in private games, and they don't complain. I never saw like Gasp with enough complaining about something like that. Because it doesn't really matter, because the fighting is still OP, the fighting still has the advantage. There's nothing that you can do. Você é o melhor do mundo, tá? Obrigado. You watch Predator Prey? I have watched it, yes. I watched it, I haven't made a review. If you search for Prey in my channel, I made a review, just like a very, like, not really going much in details and spoilers. I just said like a very brief summary of the game. And then I just thought my opinion. I have mixed feelings about it. I like some parts of it, like the action, like with the Predator. That stuff was cool. But other stuff, I just didn't like the ending, how the Predator dies. I just didn't like it. Love the next movie. Female Predator almost killed the Dutch. Oh, you mean Cleopatra? In this movie, in this game, but it is not with Cleo. It's just I don't think they're gonna make a movie about that. I don't think Arnold is coming back. It'll be too expensive to bring Arnold back. The only thing I ask about Phoenix is that they add 4 new maps. It's too much for them. That's not gonna happen. I mean, ever since last year, we only get the new DLC classes. They are not adding that stuff, unfortunately. They kind of gave up on the game. He's here.
Nothing there.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Yeah, the Pharaoh was kind of like a retard in some moments. He was kind of an idiot. Only Predator was a goober. Oh, no! No! You're not killing Josh. No, get away. I got Josh. Oh, the bot's helping. I forgot. We do have a bot in this one.
I ain't leaving your ass here.
I Scar Predator with the axe. Dude, Scar is a plasma class. You're supposed to spam plasma with this class. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're dead anyway. Bye-bye, Scar. That's not how you use Scar, just so people know. The Scar is supposed to use for more plasma usage, to be honest. Not game, real movie. We can hit it. I would prefer... I want to see, like, Dutch's revenge. I want to see Dutch kill Cleo, because Cleopatra... She beat Dutch, and she killed his team, but left Dutch alive just to mock him. And Dutch... I wanted to see, like, Dutch's revenge. If they're gonna make it a movie, I would like to see Dutch revenge against Cleopatra and he killing her. As revenge for she taking out his team. And torturing him. I mean, she almost tortured him. I think she killed his team with the smart disk, the ancient smart disk that she has. And then she used the netgun on Dutch. And she trapped Dutch and she left him, like, bleeding in there. Just to mock him and stuff, but... I can invite more people if they can want, I don't know. I'm just gonna play some public games. Like, is Baco on the game? Oh, the other ones are there. Ah, yeah, they joined the other side. Ah, yeah, I don't think I have people. Not on Discord. I'll have this. Let's see if we can find matches faster with more people. That's what I'm saying. Yes, but I want to see Dutch win. Dutch should win. It should be like Dutch as main character. One moment. I'm gonna turn off my webcam because I'm just gonna eat something. But I'll be back. Best movie Predator 87 with Arnold? Yes. Yes. The best one. First one is my favorite, for sure. Oh, Madman. Okay, we have a good all-full squad. I hope it doesn't take too long to find matches. The movie's a masterpiece. Yes, the first one is an absolute classic. My favorite. I am also streaming on Rumble. I have been starting to use the new platform. It's new. Not many people have been into Rumble. So far I'm still starting there. I only got 48 followers. If you guys can. I would appreciate if you guys have a account on Rumble, also follow me there. I'm gonna put it there. More CGI duet worse. Yeah, I like the old effects of the old movies. It was better, and also depends on the company. What? I'm here. I'm just eating right now. So like that's why I turned off the webcam. But I'll turn off the webcam back as soon as I finish eating here.
A member of Stargazer's leadership has moved into the open.
Resident Evil 4, the Crosshair fight was my favorite, really.
While the intel side,
Is in the original is really just about knife spamming. You just kill him with the knife. I remember the first time I played it, I wasted all my ammo because I had no idea that his weak point is actually just knife. So you just knife him to death.
Then access their operational database and purge him from the records.
Hi Sam. Oh, hello Jungle Pride. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I wasn't watching because my phone was broke. Oh, that sucks. You got a new phone? Oh, you got a new one. That's good. No problem. Oh, I got. Oh my. Let me edit something here.
Drop. Go, go, go.
Okay, I'm awake. New one looks more fun. Resident Evil 4 Remake is sexy. I mean, it's sexy with the crazy mods. You can have mods that have like actually an Ada in a bikini or like lingerie. Those are some good mods. The new one looks more fun. I still think that the original Resident Evil 4 is better. I still think the original is better. Acho bom ver você falar nosso time Pirate é ruim. A quando vê nosso time vibra. Eu não vibro com vocês, eu fico entediado porque vocês me fazem perder tempo. Nós quando pegamos Predador no ruim, nós não jogamos. Parabéns pra você. Então é por isso que vocês não jogam comigo, porque você acha que eu sou ruim no jogo. Cara, se eu quiser um desafio, eu jogo com os meus amigos no Discord. Tipo, pronto. What do you think of the best predator in the game right now? Oh, you made this question to me. I have made a ranking tier list. The S-tier predator classes are Celtic, Scar, Wolf, Pirate. There's one more. Fuck, I forgot. Which is... I think it was 5. Forgot. It's Scar, Celtic, Pirate, Wolf. There's one more. If you search for ranking, they're just the top tier. Oh, no, Bionic. It's Bionic. Where is the Predator? I didn't think modders had the power to do actually ballistic, but they did it. Oh, but Capcom didn't like it. Capcom actually took down my video showing like the mod with Ashley in a lingerie. They don't like it. Capcom is actually taking down videos of people using mods, sexual mods, at least for now. Maybe after like a few months, they're gonna stop caring. But
Be careful, fire team. You are 77% accurate. That'll have to do. Find an official communications terminal so we can transmit the fake message.
Right over here.
Here goes nothing.
play with 87 City Hunter skin. You mean right now, or like I have videos? If you search for City Hunter, I have a lot of videos using a City Hunter, but he is no longer like the most optimal one. City Hunter is like a tire class. I used it in a lot back then. You had to know this would happen, yes, because Resident Evil 2 and 3 also had a lot of mods like that, sexual mods, you know.
See, it's camo.
But they just don't care. They are just angry. They see like you're taking advantage of their game just to do stuff for. Oh, this guy is. Okay, now this guy is just. Oh my god.
Unknown is down.
Game is balanced, right? Ah, okay, now this. Live together. Okay. Project. CD Red. What? What do you mean? I didn't understand. Here's the Spartan helmet. It's only available if you select females. I mean, for those that bought it, like, but you can bug it to like equip it on Dutch. Like you come here, it's gonna be for females, and then you just change between the female that you're using to Dutch, and you can keep the helmet. Do I think Pharaoh Predator will ever be added to the game? No, I don't think they're gonna be adding anything else. Okay, I finished eating. I think I can come. I'm back here. Okay. Who is the best FT for me? I'm also made like a ranking firefighting video, and in my ranking, the best classes are Dante Field Medic, Support Field Medic, and Recon Tracker, and Recon class with the Tracker perk. Those are the meta S tier fighting classes. Recon with the Tracker perk, Support Field Medic, Dante Field Medic. Those are the best ones. Are you gonna do private match? No, I'm just playing with subscribers like Josh. I mean, we're gonna just only play public games. I don't think Madman likes private matches. He doesn't join. Today I was just only gonna play public games. I mean, Gasp is sleeping. Gasp and Thunderwolf, they're not gonna play right now. Max is not on. I mean, I only tend to play private matches if Gasp invites me to. Today, usually he only plays Friday and Saturday. I mean, tomorrow is gonna be Monday for him, so he needs to sleep earlier. So right now it's late for Gasp. Usually private matches happen on like Friday and Saturday, like afternoon for me, which is night for Gasp. Usually he's the one that invites me to. I heard they are working on a roadmap for me. You mean this game? No. I mean that was a rumor. There, they only made one roadmap, which was I think 2020. Did they made it in 2022, 21, no 21? Yeah, I think they did it two roadmaps, 2020, 2021. 2022 never came out. They say they're gonna make the roadmap in 2022, but it never came out. They just forgot about it. I mean, I don't think we might not have any more updates. Like I mentioned, I made a video a while ago. Maybe the Tank Predator DLC, and that's it. No more. And we have a Wolf Assassin. It's a PC player, but doesn't really matter PC or PS in this game, to be honest. 90% of the time they all play out the same way the game. All the same. Okay, I'm wait. Where is the warrior? Predator. Predator is the warrior. Just like I only have my Dead Space remakes and old Pred games. I need to replay Predator AVP 2. I need to replay Predator 2. AVP 2. I need to replay that game. I'm gonna do a live stream maybe of AVP 2 in a while. And it's gonna take a while for like Dead Space 2 remake, so I have to play. I think Resident Evil 4 professional remake, I think I'm done. I'm pretty much like almost done with it. I need to play Last of Us. I got Last of Us on PC, but I haven't even started playing because I was just playing Resident Evil 4 remake, and then I started getting to Dead by Daylight multiplayer. I just forgot that I had bought Last of Us on PC. I need to play it again. And I was thinking also about replaying the Resident Evil 4 original game, you know? This guy is fucking, yeah, I could kill it. One more HP. He got stuck into the branches. Oh, this poor guy. Run, where that dude. Run. He's chilling right there. Does someone have tracker? Maybe Madman has, because that's... Oh, he's using PDL, that's OP. Crazy spotting. Hammerhead is the best weapon in this game. I mean, the sniper can be more powerful. If you are a good sniper, I would say the South has more potential. And at point blank, the pistol can do more damage. Because the pistol, like, the DPS per second, you can unload the whole clip of the pistol much faster than you can do for the Hammerhead. So it's just so fast, and at point blank the pistol is just insane. The Hammerhead is better if the Predator is from far. The Hammerhead is better for like all around because it can work from far, it can work from close, it can work from close range, long range, mid range. It's good for if the Predator is using branches because you want to destroy the branches, so Hammerhead is good for that. The Sniper and the Pistol are not very good for destroying branches, attacking Predators that are in the trees, so Hammerhead is better for those situations. Resident Evil 4 original is nostalgic. Yes, it was literally the first Resident Evil game that I played. I didn't got to play the first ones on PlayStation 1, like 1, 2, 3. I didn't got to play those ones. Instead, I played Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis was the game from Capcom that was my childhood. And then I only got Resident Evil 4 a few years later when I got my PS2. So for me, Resident Evil 4, I must have replayed that game like 30 times over the last like 15 years or so. What was the guy accusing of being a hacker? Yeah, he was accusing me, of course, because I'm hacking. He was complaining also about the bugged specializations, which, like, yeah, I have a parry with tracker, whatever. It came like this, it was bugged, but that's like, it's not OP, for God's sake. Like, if you can put any specialization on any Predator class and still, the fighting still can overpower it. Like, people complain about Amazon Stalker, like, that's silly. Like, it's not a hack, it's a bug. When I bought the DLCs, it came like that. They came bugged because Iphonic, when they made the DLC, they didn't give it the proper specializations that the classes had. It was like bugged. What? Oh, hello, Horhood Barrett, how are you doing? What Predator skin do you like using the most? You mean like class? I like the movie Predators, to be honest. Or you mean like the customization specifically? I like Raptor skins. I like the Raptor skins, like Raptor green, Raptor blue. I like to usually my Predators, I like them to be green or blue in their skin. Armor, I like dark armor, I like obsidian or gold, obsidian or platinum. Silver, gray, or black armor. But the classes that I like the most are just the movie Predators, but Elder and City Hunter I would use a lot, but they're not that even Jungle Hunter, I mean, but Jungle Hunter, City Hunter, and Elder, for me, I prefer classes that have more energy and infinite thermal vision, like Wolf, Bionic, Scar, Pirate, because they have more energy. I prefer classes with more energy. The more energy, the better, because when I play Predator, I pretty much like stay the whole match using thermal vision, so I prefer classes that have the passive of infinite thermal vision. That's usually how I prefer, and I need more energy because of my plasma, because I just use so much plasma in the matches. Hello, El Natasoy, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Green more toxic? Green, oh, you mean for the Predator skin? I always thought it was cool. It was like a raptor, like a crocodile, like a reptile, you know, because Predators are kind of like that. I always liked the green skin. Yeah, ever since the game came out, like, back when the game came out and Berserker was actually okay, because right now it was nerfed. Berserker was nerfed over and over until it became the worst class in the game. Back then, my main build was Berserker, Obsidian Armor, Green Raptor skin, and Jungle Hunter mask. That looked so cool to me. And I'm not even a big fan of the AVP armor design, which Berserker is based on. But I just think that with the contrast between the Obsidian Armor anti-green raptor skin, it just looked so cool. And when the game came out, we could not like change the customization on Jungle Hunter. You could only play with the default color. They added the option to do that later on. And then when they added, I just stick to Jungle Hunter. Jungle Hunter was my main class for a long while.
Unknown contact is using camo.
So, oh, he hit with the bow. He actually knows how to aim.
Stay frosty, fire team.
Oh look, I'm gonna show you why the pistol is so OP. Oh. See, you just unload the whole clip. Oh yeah, headquarters, by the way, worst map for Pred probably. Really bad. It's bad positioning for Pred. I mean, night maps in general are terrible for the Predator. They're just terrible. The cloak doesn't work. Pretty much like it's like the Predator has no cloak at all. This guy, oh, it's a Hunter Fervor.
Need first aid.
That's Medic. Oh, he has thematic first. That's actually good.
It's invisible. That's
He's died and oh, my aim. Dead. Run. Another one. Nice. One 5-5. Oh, I wanted one more 5.
5 team members down.
Do you think there's a distance between the disc and the shuriken? I mean, yeah. The shuriken can be used for melee better. I mean, at least judging by what we saw in the movies, yeah. The smart disc is more for the throwing, and he can... I think for throwing, the smart disc is better. Shuriken can also be used for melee, you know, has Scar, the agent that Scar killed. Why no red dot on pistol? I don't think it's necessary. Because I don't ADS, like with the pistol, I just hip fire. So I never use it. I would use it like a long while ago, but I don't feel much difference, to be honest. Like, at all. I haven't used it in a long while. I know it says here, but I don't trust completely the stats here in regards to... Because we know that some of the stats in the game are wrong. Like, we can look at the AVP Preds. They say they have the same stats, but that's actually a lie, because I tested in game. Like, you see here, HP, stamina. This is wrong. Chopper has way more stamina than Celtic and Scar. Scar has more than Celtic. Chopper has more than both. Here points are different. Like, you cannot trust in-game stats. Never trust in-game stats of this game. It's better to you test yourself. Like look here. Emissary has less HP than Mr. Black. It's a lie. Emissary is actually the tankiest Predator in the game. His HP is 1650. Mr. Black is 1500. Same as Berserker. So in the bars there, Emissary appears as having less HP. Only affects on ADS? I think it does. At least that's... to be honest, I don't know, because... I don't know for sure, because I have not tested, like, the difference in those kind of stuff, like, in like, attachments and guns for a while. If you want to... the person that knows the best about this kind of stuff is Beer Warriors 66, a PC player that plays on Discord with me sometimes. In regards to PhD technical stuff, bug issues, bug reporting, Beer Warrior is the guy to go. He understands more about mechanics. Like, other day he asked, I think some weeks ago, he asked me to help him because he was measuring how off some of the scopes are in this game. Like, some of the scopes are really off in the game. Like 6x, 4x at certain distance are way off. And like we're testing it. Like, he was testing me. I was like shooting the wall, and he was just testing how like some of the scopes in the game are off by a lot at certain distance. So like for technical stuff like that, I mean, Beer Warrior has everything documented, and he has measured a lot of stuff. I mean, to be honest, I don't think that's that tanky. I mean, Emissary HP is 1650. Well, the base HP for like the Hunter class, which is like the average, is 1250. So he has 400 more HP, which is like, to be honest, in a game like this, in a game where the fighting damage is so high, I don't think it helps that much. Like, it can give you like 2 extra seconds under fire. which is I don't think it's worth it. Emissary might have more HP, but his stats are overall not good. His energy is low, he has low perk points, he doesn't have good stamina. Even with a little bit of extra HP, I don't think it's worth it at all.
Location coordinates now. Stay frosty, fire team.
Fuck me.
So when you have 9 and 11 level, yeah,
Tablets.
probably this year, maybe I can do it this year, but to be honest, I haven't played that much lately, but I think I'll probably be able to do it.
They saw me.
Oh, it's a kid. Oh my god, poor kid.
Oh, jeez.
Poor kid. Like, how unlucky do you have to be that you are a kid that just got this game and you get this fighting? Out of all fightings that you could get, you get specifically this fighting. Oh, the kid knows how to use the bow. Damn kid. It's not every kid that knows how to use the bow in this game.
This way. Wait, shoot it.
You run, Freddo. It's literally a baby Fred. Why am I doing intimidation? He's gonna die soon. I thought Amazon was the tankiest. No, yeah, it's actually emissary, but it was not the case at launch. It was a shadow buff. It was a shadow buff that Iphonic never mentioned in any of the patch notes. Because at launch, I think the emissary was same as Berserk. It was 1500. But then I don't know which update. At one point, Iphonic buffed it and never told anyone about it. So emissary is a little, but to be honest, Amazon is a much better class, especially because you can put Impenetrable and High Advantage together on the Amazon, which you cannot do that with the emissary because it's 11 perk points. So in practice, because of the perks that Amazon can use, she can be tankier. The tankiest thing in the game, the tankiest class, the tankiest potential for Predator in the game would have to be Amazon using High Advantage and Impenetrable together, because those perks can stack with each other. Impenetrable reduces bullet damage by 20%, and High Advantage reduces all kinds of damage by 25%, all in the trees. So as long as you're in the trees, you have pretty much like, oh, it's almost like you have like double HP. This build here, which I have used it, if you search for Amazon, it was like over the last week. In this build here, when these perks are together, Amazon becomes the tankiest Predator in the game. What do you think about the Netgun? Netgun can be good in 1v1. Especially with the Trapper perk, because it makes it harder to escape. Even like, I think that depending on the fighting class, if they are using a very tanky fighting class like support, Dante, Dutch, the Netgun, like the Netgun used with wristplate, is not gonna be enough to down a player. But if you have the Trapper perk, it takes longer for the fighting to escape. I mean, it says tougher traps, but this also counts for the Netgun. So with the Netgun with the Trapper perk is pretty much like a easy win in a 1v1 situation. Like like the best ways to win is a 1v1 in the game. Netgun with the Trapper perk, Alpha Sickle or TX, or just pure Plasma. But like, I think that the Netgun is only good for like 1v1s, because if like there are like even 2 players, you're gonna net 1, you're gonna go to attacking, and the other player is just gonna melt you and shoot you. That's in case you don't miss, because sometimes the fighting can leave, they can dodge the net. I believe it is possible, I think I saw someone, that it is possible for you to knife, like do a knife slash and cut the net in midair, but it's hard. Is Emissary worth a buy or not? No, I don't think so. Hello Ash versus this stupid dad. It's not, I mean, for me personally, I don't like the design. I don't like the design of the Emissary, I think it looks silly. So for me, no, I wouldn't use it. And stats-wise, it's not very good. It's like a faster Berserker with less energy. So for me, no. Like I just don't. I don't think it would be good. I wouldn't say it's worth it. I don't know why they wanted Emissary instead of Fugitive. No idea. It doesn't make sense. Like it's not even in the final movie. The Emissary was a goddamn like deleted Predator from a movie. So like it's like from the alternative version that could have been. It's just like from the deleted scenes. I don't get it. Like it's just weird that they decided to add the maybe because they thought it would be more unique because sure the Emissary is wearing human clothes. The Emissary mask is huge. Yeah, but I think the Tank Predator mask is the biggest one. Predators you showed is Amazon Pirate, Bionic Wolf, maybe AVP pack. Yeah, exactly, Josh. Pirate and Amazon, I know they look kind of silly, so it might not be like the preference for everyone. But I think that it was more worth it at launch because you could get Amazon and Pirate with Stalker or a Tracker. But right now, like, I don't think... Like, Amazon best spec is Ghost, but that's for, like, melee. I think that if it's better if you have Tracker or Stalker on it.
Stargazers set up a deep surveillance.
You already have Bionic Wolf AVP, that's all you need, to be honest.
Within that operation is a database.
Bionic is like the best class for Discipline Specialization if you're into that. Also very good for Stalker. Wolf is the best class for Assassin. A Scar might be the best Stalker. Celtic is the best one with the Analytical Specialization. So those are already like... Most of the S-tier Predator classes are there. That's already all you need. Wolf is the sexiest to me. He's very aesthetic looking. Wolf is like the armor, like of armor, like he's very like in physically, like he's like very aesthetic looking Predator. Classic look, he has a little bit of like, he reminds a little bit of Jungle Hunter, but always like a slender build. More, a little bit skinnier, you know. Tank Predator doesn't look cool. Yeah, it looks bulky. It should fit only like a big Predator. I mean, the Tank Predator, it should fit him. All DLC Preds I have is off them except Emissary, Pirate, and Cleo. I mean, you only get it, I mean, if you want them, but the difference is minimal. The difference between the classes is quite minimal in this game. It's just like a few stats here and there. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. I have it, you know. I have been unfriended by 3 people for using Amazon Stalker. That's silly. Amazon Stalker is not OP. Like, it's not even... Like, I use it against Thunder Open Gasp in private. They don't care at all. Like, you think they would care? Like, it's not a problem. It's really not a problem at all. To be honest, I think that Scar with Stalker it might be better overall than Amazon with Stalker. Because just of the energy difference, you know? It's just silly. Like, it doesn't really help that much. Like, anyone can... Like, you can... To those people, I always tell them, like... Play as the Predator against me and see if it really helps. Like, see if people complain about Plasma spamming. Oh, play as the Predator against me and my team and use Plasma. Let's see how that's gonna work for you. Same thing with that. Like, you use Amazon Stalker against me, it's not gonna change anything. It's like a little buff to the Amazon class, but it's like minimal. It doesn't really make that much difference.
See his camo.
Could there be more equipment for the Predators, like mines and spear gun? Yes. Gear as something that people complain about not being added to the game. The only gear that we ever had added post-launch was the wrist launcher for the City Hunter, which is like really like disappointing. It's just silly. Gear was something that they should have added like a while ago, but I feel like it doesn't have a match. They're not creative and they are lazy. So no. But Iphonic is pretty much done with the game, unfortunately. Even 2022, like the whole year was just then adding. Oh, you're here. You're gonna say, oh, how do you know the Predator was there? Because there's a pool of blood here. When the Predator heals, he leaves a blood in the ground. And also because of the noise, when you're playing with a headset, you can tell the direction. Because people say, oh, how did you knew I was healing? You must be hacking. No, dude. Like, man, people are just amazing. Just like how I get jumper for using Field Medic as fighting. Oh, I'm one of those people that like I would remove Field Medic from the game right away. Ever since the specializations were added for the fighting, it brought a lot of problems to the game balance. I would just remove it. Like it shouldn't be in the game. It breaks the whole like thing about being difficult to revive a fighting while the Predator is around. I will remove it instantly. But well, it was iconic decision. Also, yesterday I was open to FT, no joke, tell me 1 minute 4 seconds. I had it timed. All I did was jump invisible and spend. Wait, one moment. Let me just finish this guy. Oh, he has to. Oh, that didn't work so well. He spent plasma piece, so I don't know how they did that so crazy. Yeah, I mean, was it night mode? Well, night mode is even easier to see what the predator is. They probably spotted you from far because you can still see the silhouette. You can still see the silhouette of the predator. And so they were able to see you from far, and as soon as you start engaging, they just shot you a lot. And if they are using a lot of like high damage builds, it just happens. Like fighting damage can be very OP in this game, especially if you're stacking damage boosts. You can have like Assault Deadly. Assault already has the bullet passive of 10% more damage. And then use Deadly Specialization, which gives 10% more. And then you can use Yautja Bane perk, 10% more. And you can have another player using Leader Specialization, so that's 10% more. So you can have like classes which can stack up to 40% more damage than the base damage. The base damage in the game is already high, and it can keep increasing because of a bunch of damage stacking stuff. So the Predator HP can go down really fast in like 2 seconds. Like I made a video, I think last week. It's titled buff FT nerf Pred, and my HP from 100 to 0, it went to 100 to 0 in 2 seconds in a private match against my friends. Do you play Clash? Rare. Sometimes I do. I do think it can be fun just to mix it up. Always like the same. Just playing Hunt all the time can get boring. But I wish there are more like people willing to play private matches of Clash. I mean, sometimes public games of Clash can get boring fast. But private matches of Clash are more rare. You need like 8 people, and so it's sometimes it's even hard to do private matches of Hunt because you need 5. For Clash, 8 people, it can be hard. Asen, what kind of stop motion should I make? Predator versus Predator, Predator versus Jason? To be honest, I'm not. I think it can be cool with the idea of Predator and Jason fighting each other, but I wouldn't want it to be like officially canon. Like, I mean, I wouldn't like, because Jason is like supernatural at one point, unless we are dealing with a remake Jason, which is more like human. But otherwise, I think that I prefer to keep like Predator only with Predator only, or maybe with Alien. I think that Predator and Alien fit well together, but not so much other franchises. Like some people wanted which was it? Blade Runner. Some people wanted Blade Runner to have like a crossover with Alien and Predator. To be honest, not a big fan. I only play Clash so I can bully the Predator. Yeah, I did. I always wanted like more Predator versus Predator action, and so Clash does give us that just for a little bit. But it's just very like, I think it was Beard that told me like it looks like 2 deers fighting the Predators, because the game wasn't built for much Predator versus Predator action, so it can look a little bit silly, you know. When it came out, I played it for quite a bit, but then eventually I just went back to Hunt. Unfortunately, like it's just not that many people playing, and it's not really what we wanted for a different game mode. Everybody wanted like 2v8, 3v12. That's what people wanted, not like Clash. Clash was pretty much like a phonic way of just telling, people are asking for a new game mode. Let's just make some City King of the Hill game, you know. Let's just give something to them so people stop complaining about we only having a single game mode in our game, you know. But it wasn't really what we wanted. I never seen Blade Runner. It's from Ridley Scott, so a lot of people thought because what, right? I think it's I haven't fully watched it either. To be honest, I saw a little on YouTube, but it's I think since Blade Runner is from Ridley Scott, a lot of people made some theories that it's like because the first Alien movie was also from Ridley Scott, so some people made some theories that they can fit within the same. Oh, Josh lost connection. They made it so some people try to make it fit that they can be fit within the same universe, you know. But I just like Alien and Predator together only. I wouldn't like superheroes. Like I know there's some comics like Superman versus Predators, Batman versus Predator. I'm not a big fan of those. Maybe Josh is restarting the game. Universe, they're connected. Yeah, I mean, people made this theory, but I'm not sure if it's really the case. I don't know. I like my predators to be blue. Oh, see. I like it for a while. I don't have it. This one is more. Oh, give you a second. Okay. What about Halo and Alien versus Predator crossover? How would fit the Predators within like the Forerunner backstory though? Like, I think that if there are Predators in that universe, we would have. I mean, unless like they are from a different galaxy, but I mean, it's not. I think it will like clash the storyline because we know that from the Predator storyline, there's like Predator had visitations on Earth, and in the Halo universe, there's no visitation. So, I mean, consider the way that the universes in Halo and Predator are. I don't think they're gonna fit well in like if you just take like the timeline of both franchises, it would make it harder to fit. But yeah, Predators would have to like to hunt differently against Spartans. Because I mean the Predators that we see, they are like the guys that go hunt in the weekend, you know. I think that like we need to like against like the Spartans, like against Master Chief, they needed like a military Predators, like the one we saw in AVP Extinction. Like there's this in AVP Extinction, which is like this like a strategy kind of game. We had like military Predators. Like literally like the guy had like a fucking it's like a backpack that shoots like a bunch of plasma, and another guy with a laser beam, like Predators using like crazy lasers that just can whip out like 20 aliens in like 1 second. Oh, you're back on. Okay. I don't see you online though, Josh. Right now. Wait, we need a new AVP online game. Yeah, that's what I want, you know. Because then I can have something else to play that has a Predator in it, and it's not this game. Because this game sometimes gets on my nerves. Like, I wanted a new AVP game. AVP 2010 was okay, but it wasn't really as good as what I was expecting, you know. Especially the multiplayer aspect, it didn't have much stuff to motivate me to play, you know. And I ended fast. Emissary needs an energy buff. Yeah, I think most classes do. Even the Hunter, I would buff like Jungle Hunter. What is the best map for me in this game? You mean for the passive Predator? Overgrow or Derail it? I think that, but there's the variable of the missions. Like, it might depend on the missions. I mean, I would say that Excavation, Headquarters are terrible maps for the Predator. But there are some missions which are shit for the fighting. And if you're the Predator and you can realize which missions are being done by the fighting, and if it is those missions, and you can find that the fighting is doing those missions that are bad for them, you can take advantage of that, and the mission can favor the Predator. Like Backwater, the pipe mission, which you have like to turn off the valves. That mission is shit for the fighting. If the Predator like finds out, oh, it's this mission, and he just like try to focus on that, not letting the fighting do the pipes, because the interaction takes a while to close up the pipes, you know, in the water station in Backwater, specifically that mission. The missions make so much difference in this game. Like, there are missions which are like 3 minutes. There are missions that can go up to like 8, 10, and the Predator can make it so much harder. Like this mission here, like Backwater, if there's like 2 missions which are very different from each other. This one, the pump station, just the water mission, and there's the weapon struck mission. Like, the weapon struck mission it's stupid easy for the fighting. It favors the fighting like just insane. It's like a 3-minute mission. And when you trigger the last objective, you don't even have to stay close to the truck. You can just trigger the last objective and you can just run away and hide. And when the last objective can be like, it's gonna happen even if you're not close to it. While the water mission in Backwater, it takes so long to turn off the valves, and the Predator can just attack while doing that. The Predator can just like get on the mission area and just not let the fighting do the mission. And he can just prevent the fighting from doing the mission for like 5 minutes, and the match can extend a while. While with the weapon struck a mission, the fighting can just easily do it in 3 minutes, and the Predator cannot really prevent it much. There's not much mission control. Mission control is a big thing for Predator gameplay. A lot of people don't realize. You realize which mission is gonna be, and you just try to focus on attacking the fightings while they do the mission. You know the location that they're gonna go. It is important, I mean, in hard games. But overall, like, I would say Overgrow and Derailed are the most okay maps for the Predators. But if you get, like, a map, like Backwater, Excavation, and it is, like, a really long, bad mission for the fighting, it can work to your advantage. But most of the time, like, in private matches, I mean, there is a reason why when I post videos of private matches, it's always Overgrow or Derailed. Because the other maps are usually gonna be harder for me. I want to play AVP 2010, but I don't have a PC, just a PS3. I don't know where to find AVP 2010 that is crashed up disc. Don't they have like an Amazon, eBay you can buy online, like a used copy? I don't think you can download it like PS3 games, right? I'm not sure. I don't have a PS3, but I mean, maybe you can buy on the internet, or is it not available on the store? Like the PS Store. I don't know how it works. My last PlayStation was PlayStation 2. And then my last console was Xbox 360. And then I just went to play on only PC. Not gonna lie, I hate how we have to worry about false stat threads. It's not like they are trying to like lie. I think it's just like iPhonic just lazy. They just literally, I think they just forgot to put the right stats for the pred. It's just lazy work. Just iPhonic being iPhonic, to be honest. They only had like for last year like one guy working at the game, so they put all their budget on Armageddon and Ghostbusters. iPhonic priorities, everyone. Where are you, like? It's closed.
Check these coordinates.
I feel like here. Oh fuck! I fell. I feel like on top of this roof.
Tossing flashbang.
See? Oh, I see you. Where are you going, Fred? 3 Papa Ghost Rifleman. Oh, I see him there. Oh, he's trying to use the axe on us. And he's on fire now. Hello, Felipe Antonio. How are you doing? Do you think the Ghostbusters game bad or good? Bad. I have not played it, but from what I saw, it looks bad, to be honest. Nah. You know, I can say a lot about this game, but I will say this. This game is the best thing that iPhonic ever made. So, like, just keep this in mind. Like this is the highest that iPhonic ever gotten in this game. And this game has a lot of problems, but I would say that it is unique. And it can be very entertaining and fun. But, you know, has a lot of issues. It can have a lot of issues. But it is unique. I think it gives a very unique asymmetrical game experience. I mean, for those that would like asymmetrical games, there are not many options. You can try this or Dead by Daylight. Friday, I don't think it's really active anymore. Only if you have people for private games, it's gonna be hard. And then you have Evolve, but it seems like you cannot buy it on Steam anymore. Because the other day I was streaming, someone talked to me and they mentioned it. Oh, give it a try on Evolve, and I was like, I searched it on Steam, and it was not available to buy anymore. So like for those that like asymmetrical games, there are not many options. And he got melted. Oh, he's out of stamina. This is the problem with melee. After a lot of melee attacks, in case your HP go down, you don't have stamina to escape. Because that's another disadvantage of melee in comparison to ranged weapons. Ranged weapons can be used from far, and from far the fighter cannot do as much damage as up close, and they don't cost stamina. Even like ranged weapons at close range, even like I remember like when the game came out, people said that the best ranged close range weapon is actually the bow, because using the bow at like point blank is much more effective than using a melee weapon, because at least it doesn't cost stamina. So you can always jump away and run in case things go against you. Not gonna lie, Predator 2 is underrated. Yes, Predator 2, I give it a 9. Like, the first one is a 10. Predator is like a 9 for me. It's very underrated. I think it's a great movie, but it unfortunately bombed at the time, which resulted in not having a sequel right away. A lot of people were just like, I think they have a lot of expectations to Arnold coming back, and since it wasn't the case, it just didn't do well at the time. It was ahead of its time. Like it was just bad timing. It just came out in a bad time. I think that game. I mean that movie Predator 2. It just came in a bad year. That's all. If they had waited a few years, I don't know. It was just about that because I think the movie is great. I love Predator 2 when he's shooting at the Predator and shooting grenades. I like the action in Predator 2. I think it's very action-packed. Especially with the gangs, you have more violence. You see the Predator more in action. You see them killing. They have more victims. He has more prey to hunt. Predator City Hunter has a lot more stuff. You know, he has more. And then when also you have more not only action, but you have more weapons because since he has more action, more victims, you have more people that the Predator can use his new weapons on. So it was like a good step on from the first movie. I think the more than Predators, they kept it too basic. It's just like again jungle, but let's just make it more Predators. But they didn't really add anything that much new in regards to action. It had Predators didn't have enough action, and it didn't have enough weapons. So I think that Predator 2 was a better sequel than Predators. Predators, I still think it's okay. I think I gave it like a 7. I did have fun watching it in theater, but then after I rewatch it, I realized how we were like, they killed the secondary Predators too fast, and it lacked a lot of actions, and some stuff was really wasted, like the older alien creatures, like the Ghost River. We could have like the other aliens in the planet, like Ghost River, all the aliens that are being hunted in the planet by the Predators teaming up with the humans. And then you could have like humans and other alien creatures teaming up to fight against the Predators. That would be cool. The Nolan character was a waste. Like he just, well, why was he even there? Like Predators was probably one of the most wasted potential movies of all time. Could have been much better, but I still think it's okay. Game is best, but somehow Iphonic felt ill. Iphonic just kind of stopped carrying. I think we have a buggy lobby. Because one of them is not here. Oh, he left. Oh, okay. I love Predator. Predator is my third favorite Predator movie so far. Prey, really Prey? You like it, Prey? I think Prey is number 4 for me. I think the Predator was worse. Even there's a lot of stuff in Prey that I didn't like, but still, yeah, I think still the Predator I hated it more just for the ending. If they didn't have that stupid Predator killer suit at the end, maybe I would make it like tie with Prey, but the ending was just too bad. Yeah, the ending was just too bad. Predators is decent, but all the reference to the first guitar. Yeah, they relied too much on trying to make it like the original. They're like, oh, they just couldn't make it like their own thing, you know. Like Predator tries something more different, you know. And Predators like they tried to focus too much and try to make it like the original. Also AVPR, like Alien vs Predator Requiem, the second AVP movie, it also had like so many references. Like every 5 minutes there is a reference. There is a reference to like an Alien or Predator movie, and I'm like, damn, dude, just try to make your own thing. Don't just rely on just trying to be nostalgic and copying scenes from the original movies. Okay, Piotr. See ya. Have a good night. Bye-bye for now. Topher Gray's plot twist gives me a tumor. I was expecting it, to be honest. Like, it felt like fishy. Why is that guy there? He must be a bad person. There's no way the Predators like accidentally kidnapped that guy. No, that's not possible. But some people say that is in purpose because they wanted like a guy that is gonna make it harder for the other humans. I don't think that's the case because otherwise the hunt's gonna get too easy. Because imagine you already like 3 Predators. You have like 8 humans against 3 Predators, which is already like easy for the Predators. And one of the humans is gonna betray the other humans on top of that. That kind of makes the hunt too easy, you know, in theory, because humans are not even the group of humans in Predators. They're not even a team. They are not even like coordinated. They are just handle criminals that are just put together and they are forced to work together. But some of them are gonna betray each other. Some of them are gonna use each other to survive. So they're not really that much of a challenge if you really think about it. Like in practice, they're not like Dutch team. Dutch team would destroy Royce and the others. Not only because of experience and combat and weapons, whatever, but just because they are a thing, they know how to work together. In Predators, it's just unorganized people. You just like handle players playing with each other. They don't know how to coordinate themselves, you know. That's a big disadvantage when you have people that are just looking for themselves. They just took a bunch of lone wolves and put them together. Like Royce was willing to kill everybody and let everybody on there die as long as he could survive. I think AVP 2010 is the best after Arnold Red movie. Really? I like AVP 2. That's my favorite Alien Predator game. Alien vs Predator 2 from 2001. Best storyline, best characters, best atmosphere. It was amazing game. I need to replay it. Now it's still worse, yeah. I call her Pocahontas. The Pocahontas wannabe. The little Pocahontas Disney princess. I think Topper should have played more of a medic role. So let's say Predator hurts them, they put in there to mend the thing. Yeah, he could have like a support. Like he could have been the field medic. He would be like the support field medic. Naru gets kind of annoying. Yeah, she's kind of like just putting herself in danger. Her brother was a better character than her. And she's just doing stuff with shit. And she's just being arrogant and cocky. I don't think she's likable at all. Like, oh, I missed it. I didn't miss this. Where are you going?
Check's over there.
I can win. Oh no, there's a branch blocking. Now if you leap, it actually makes it easier for the snipers to shoot you. Oh, he has thematic perk. Oh fuck.
Eyes open.
Ah, he's gonna escape. He is right there.
I see it.
Oh no, don't use melee like that, especially if you're not healed. If you're not a full HP, after going second win, like, it's better to just run away and fully heal. Otherwise, you're just gonna die. Hunter's Moon DLC was awesome. Yeah, very creative. They did a great job. It was better than in the AVP 2004 movie. That was better. Yeah, exactly. And the Predator survived it. The lion was mine. Yeah, it was so cringy. Naru was really cringy. I liked the brother. Like, I liked the action sequences with the Pharaoh, but I just couldn't like her. Like, her thing is like, oh, she's a girl. Oh, so we need to like her just because she's a girl that is being oppressed by her village. I don't give a shit about that. Like, I'm watching Predator movies because of Predators. I don't watch them to care about that. I mean mod. Oh yeah, yeah, the mod. Yeah, mod. And it's free. It's a great mod that anyone can download and install it. Iskara would have gotten killed by the other for that. You mean getting raped by the facehugger? Hope just looks hot, really. I mean, Hofi, without the mask, he's like one of the ugliest. One of the ugliest predators. The mandibles are very like, and he's like his face is like melted. So like, I think Wolf is considered to be one of the ugliest predators. Blowing up the temple, that was so stupid. That didn't make any sense. Why would he blow up the temple? Like, why? I'm pretty sure like there are many occasions over. Oh, someone joined. There probably have been many occasions over the last like 1,000 years, over the last century, which aliens managed to get out of control. But like, you have like, maybe, judging by the amount of humans that we had characters in the first AVP movie, we had like maybe like 20 aliens. There are like 20 in the expedition, like maybe 20 humans, and I mean, Iskar managed to kill a few aliens. You might, even if you had like dozens of alien eggs, you literally have like maybe like 200 predators in the ship. You can clean up that easy. You don't have to blow up the temple. You just have to, like, the 200 predators that you have in your mothership, just have to go down to the temple, clean up the aliens, kill them all, and then clean everything, just keep this like whatever they do, and then just like reset the ritual, so in the next 100 years, next generation of predators, the next ones can go there and do the same thing that the AVP hunting party did. Is they didn't have to blow up the fucking temple. Like I think they just wanted to have the self-destruct explosion, whatever, because it happened in the other Predator movie, so they just wanted to have it. And it's just Paul Anderson being a retard. Hello, Malphas, how you doing? Welcome to this ring. Oh, one guy didn't join. Oh no, he's joined. Okay. I wanted a red one. What? Red one? What do you mean red? You mean wolf? Wolf red? You mean like wolf with a red skin?
Stargazer's paying a
Oh,
particularly
you're fine,
violent drug lord
Malphas,
to
that's good.
destabilize the region by flooding it with cheap
Ah,
narcotics.
okay.
If we don't
Excavation.
intervene, we're looking at a full-blown economic collapse. If Stargazer's play relies on the drug lord, then we take him off the board.
It's a Valkyrie. Good thing about, I mean, maybe like good thing about public games, sometimes you can get different predators. I mean, they still like the difference is minimal. I mean, in private games, people always go for, they try to go for the best predator classes. Valkyrie was pretty good at launch, but then they nerfed it, and not many people use Valkyrie in private games anymore. I mean, it's still a good class. It's like a B class, B tier.
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Your target
It was A
looks
like
we're
back
operating
then,
on a
at
camp
least
following coordinates.
before they had specializations. At least she had something to make up for the low gear. At least she had like better stats than the other ones. I will always say the Predator 2008 plot. Yeah, that was terrible. Oh yeah, autism is they are weaponizing autism. It's just silly. Like what was the plan of the upgrade Predator? He was gonna take the kid. He was gonna take his brain out, like I don't know, inject it with his like autism juice, whatever. How was that gonna help in being a better hunter? Oh, I have autism now. Okay, that's gonna make you a better hunter. It is absurd. One in the mask. No,
It's
I
invisible.
missed. No more, and unless he has protection, the mask is coming off. Oh, he's just there.
See it. Check it.
No,
There, over there. Oh,
in Predator 2018, in my opinion, they run into storyline. Yes, I pretty much ignored the movie. I pretend it doesn't exist. I don't consider it like part of the read storyline anymore. I kind of just pretend it just never existed.
contact is using advanced
That's like my
ammo.
coping mechanism with that movie.
Over here.
God damn it, I was not gonna hit that shot.
Anyone over there? It's close.
Yes, one hit. Where did you go? I think he's using the default Valkyrie load look, so maybe he's a new player. Because usually most of the players have been playing for a while, they usually customize their Pred a little bit. 2018 movie is trash, yes. Yes. Oh, he's actually close. Fuck. All the way. Get it away. What the way? Damn it. No! Jump on the rock, damn it. Oh yeah, it was this way that I should have. Oh, they're here. Oh no, someone is down. think he's leaving. Pushing away. Nah, Branch was gonna block it. Okay. Reviving, okay.
I'm bleeding. One, you act like this.
He's barricaded himself inside. Man, he's really making this work for him.
Destroy this here.
Line up his product. See if that
And
doesn't
then
bring him out of
this.
it.
I wonder if MLS is on. He was probably maybe he's not on anymore. He was playing DVD earlier. Oh, yeah, they got it.
Nice work, Boo.
Let me
Let's see
destroy
what
this
else
barrel.
was up.
Get away now! Fuck.
See if he left
Get away from the barrel.
terminal behind.
Well, there's always a lot of piggies in this
Stand
cave
by,
entrance.
Boo One. Reinforcements are on the way.
I need to get some ammo.
Around here.
Tossing flash.
Yeah, but Wolf isn't a type, it's just a sudden predator name it. It is burned due to xenomorph acid. Yeah, like I mean, yeah, I mean, but like, I think you mean like just a metaphor, you know? They needed like someone like Wolf. Like in EVP 2010, like the other predators there were also cleaners. It's like almost like a profession, like the predator is like a cleaner, like a elite that goes for like cleaning situations like that. And they specifically made
Check
like
these
the
there it is.
one that you fight as a boss in AVP 2010 has an alien, like look very like Wolf, like they based it on Wolf specifically. I think Wolf worked much better in theory than it did in practice. The movie AVP was very limited. They couldn't really show like the potential that a predator like Wolf could have. Only the movie was longer and better, and they just had more potential for better action sequences. Where am I going? I think I heard him run this. Maybe he's already back there. Yeah, he's already back. I think he realized that using plasma is a good option.
Quick, shoot it.
Nah, the branch wasn't a block one. Nah,
It's invisible. That's fair.
no. Not gonna lie, Wolf could destroy Upgrade in a fight. I mean, not physically. I mean, Wolf wasn't very strong physically, but he had like a lot of good tools. Like with the double plasma caster, he could just like he just need to go for plasma. I mean, Wolf did use a lot of plasma. Wolf was mainly using plasma for 90% of the movie. Or the whip. But then again, I mean, the upgrade has body armor.
Looks like he stashed
I think the upgrade is stupid, very stupid, but he's like strong just because he's fucking huge and whatever.
sending coordinates.
But Wolf has the advantage of better tools, like maybe the laser mines could help him, you know, in a way. Oh, where?
Check over there. It's close.
Right in the ass.
Looks like our boy was busy.
Oh. Uh oh.
Now that you're loaded up with your bonus pay, head to the exfil.
No! Ah! Oh, it happens. I think they can just X from me.
Keep it together, Voodoo.
I'm feeling sleepy. What do you guys think next movie? Wolf?
Stay
Wolf be
together,
black?
fire
Well, I
team.
mean, Wolf is dead. Wolf is dead. And he's like yellow with a little black markings. Wolf is like, why would he be black? Like, what do you mean? I mean, there's Mr. Black already. We already have like a black predator.
We need to group up.
AVP is canon to the other movies, yes. 2018 is fresh, but it's the thing. Yeah, they showed it in the movie, even if they didn't reference much. I don't think the people that make these movies really know what they are going with the timeline and the canon. I don't think they do a good job to make it a very good continuity.
Contact. Eyes open. Stay close.
Maybe they are waiting. I think they're gonna wait for the radio. I don't really mind.
There.
You can shift timeline.
We
Yeah,
need to
I mean,
stay
it's all
together.
fiction. You can retcon stuff. Like, Ridley Scott loves retconning his own fucking movies, so... You can just try to retcon and do this and just try to make some changes. I mean, as long as the changes are good, I don't mind them. Ah, it's inside the cave. I mean, I don't... Maybe they should... Oh, they're gonna reinforce me. I mean, there's time. I mean, the matches, like, the missions are so short that you have the time to
Fine
just
camo.
do a lot of stuff here. The Predators fighting Xeno was canon long before they showed it in 2018. It was canon, but then, like, when Ridley Scott came back and did Prometheus, it was kind of retcon. They tried to separate the franchises. I mean, at least in relation to the Alien movies, they kind of... They did... I mean, Ridley Scott doesn't consider Predator to be part of Alien anymore. But then again, that can change. Like, I mean, canon is, like, just whatever they're trying to sell at the moment for you. Like, I remember, like, when Aliens Colonial Marines, the game was advertised as the true sequel to Aliens, and it was gonna be canon, and it was gonna solve everything that Alien 3 did wrong, whatever. And then when the reception was so bad, they just forgot the game existed and just drag it away. Oh, this guy has no HP. Oh, he's done.
Knocked his
Mask
helmet
off.
off.
Oh my god.
Die.
OWLF. You've been involved in an incident
I
with
never
an
watched
otherworldly
Prometheus.
life form. We're assuming
It's a good
jurisdiction.
made
Guard the
movie,
body and
but as an Alien movie, it fails in many ways because it just makes things more confusing. It retcons the space jockey from the first Alien movie, and the problem with Prometheus is that Alien was about, Alien. It's something about the unknown in the universe, something like away from humanity. No, and Prometheus just made it everything human-centric because it's just all about humanity. It's more about humanity origins, which is some like Scientologists like nonsense about aliens creating humanity, when it was really supposed to be about the origin of the alien. Nobody, like, it's not supposed, like, the Alien franchise is not supposed to be about the origins of humanity. Like, it's just because Ridley Scott is crazy and he actually thinks that aliens existed in human evolution, and he decided to use Prometheus as a platform to spread his personal views on, like, he said, like, Scientologists, that they believe that aliens... He's not big, Scientology is not big in Brazil, but yeah, it's just crazy stuff. I love the Xeno movies by that, I mean, Alien 1, Aliens, that's it. I'm okay with Alien 3. I can understand, I think it's depressing for Ripley. I like a little bit of how they dealt with Ripley's character in Alien 3. Alien 3, I know why people hate it, I totally get it, but I can appreciate a little bit of it, Much timeline between to put, we give many blank years. Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of room to people to try to add stuff, retcon stuff.
Guerrilla forces have consolidated their stockpiles of cash before distributing payments across their network. We have a chance
Alien
to
3
hit the
wasn't
guerrillas
bad,
in
but I wasn't a big fan. Yeah.
Your orders
I think
are
it's
to
okay,
intercept the
especially
stockpile,
I like the...
collect samples
Oh,
for
it's the
tracing,
lobby's
tag
bugged.
others.
Oh, they left. The lobby was bugged. I was in doubt if the lobby was really bugged, but it really was. Alien and Aliens are the best, movies. Yes, by far. That's like that's usually what almost like 90% of the people agree. The people that think that Alien 3 are better, it's very, like, just a few people. Same thing with Alien Resurrection. I don't like Alien Resurrection. Like, really, no. I really did not like that one. I know Alien 4 is bad, but I have to admit it felt bad when the hybrid died. Yeah, I mean, because you feel sorry for the situation, but I think that Alien Resurrection was just crazy. It's like a gross movie. Everything just like it's like gross to me. Coloring, I just don't like the way the movie looks, you know. And the newborn it's so gross. I know it's supposed to be gross, but it doesn't even look like a proper hybrid between human and alien. It doesn't look like really between a form between alien and human. It just looks stupid. Like the arms are actually longer. I mean, the original alien has more like more the proportion between the limbs of the original alien look more human-like than the newborn. The newborn has such like long arms. And I'm like, why does he have such long arms? Because he's supposed to be this gray area between a human and an alien. He's a hybrid, and yet his body proportion looks more alien than the actual alien. And that nose looks so ugly. The tongue, like the newborn looked so gross and bad. I hated that. Hated that. They underperformed this to us, making us feel for it. Yeah. It's because of the face. She like was a hybrid, but it had like Hipley's face on it, you know. But that movie was just crazy. Different company. Oh yeah, I mean, in Alien Resurrection, it was Weyland Yutani was ended. It was finished. It was the government in Weyland Yutani. It wasn't the military government that they But then again, in the novels, like they made novels post Alien Resurrection. That when they came back to power. The hybrid said was sad. The hybrid's death was sad. Oh, that thing was so ugly. Like I think it was for the best. That thing shouldn't exist. Like it was just gross thing. And then for is bad, but it's also good because of Sigourney Weaver. She's not enough to carry that movie now. Like, and it's not even Hipley anymore. It's like a clone of Hipley with superpowers, pretty much. Like, she has super strength. She's like an alien hybrid. They just let's give Hipley. Let's make Hipley becomes what she hates. She hated the alien, so let's bring Hipley back from death, and then let's make her have the alien strength of an alien. I'm like, that's silly. How long have I been?
Stargazers moving weapons to support a local coup.
Sorry.
What interest they have in this upstart regime is unknown. However, any Stargazer intervention in government affairs is cause for action. Your orders are to ascertain the scope of the shipment and then blow it to hell.
Avatar her being dead in the water if not for her. Oh, but yeah, I didn't see the second Avatar movie. She's looking that good. Yeah, they kind of make her a little more like strong and sexual in Alien Resurrection, more sexualized. So I suppose like some of her fans like it because of that, but for me not. Hipley died in Alien 3. I think they should have been kept that way. Hipley's story was over. I mean, I don't think that the Alien franchise needs Hipley that much. It can exist. It's like Arnold, you know. They have like a big name on the franchise. I think that they could have survived it without it. They didn't have to like to bring Hipley back to make another Alien movie. We shouldn't have like a franchise like Alien. Alien is bigger than Hipley, you know. It should be about that. What do you think about Alpha? The Alpha Predator in this game? I'm not a big fan of the design. And if you're asking about stats-wise, he's not a very good class. He's pretty much like a scout with more less perk points, more gear, whatever. But I mean, things that are important as a Predator is like specializations, energy, and per gear points and HP. His energy is low. Alpha Predator energy is low. Perk and gear points he's okay, but his HP is kinda on the low side, so you might be forced to use Impenetrable. And usually the classes that you are forced to use Impenetrable to make you sustain more damage, like you're literally forced to make it equal to like to Hunter class, not the best one. So I think that Alpha is like, he's like okay class. He's not the worst. That would be Berserker, but he's not among the best either. So like, he can be fun to play just because of the mobility, because you have a lot of speed and stamina. But Scar also has it, and he has a lot of energy and better specialization. I mean, not that bad. I mean, Assassin is good. Alpha is a buffet scout a little bit, but he has less perk points. And I mean, for specs, yeah, I think he can be pretty good. I mean, like average good, you know, comparison to like Scout. I feel like Resurrection movie should have been an AVP movie. Yeah, you could like add. I mean, you maybe like the aliens escape because there's like a predator invading the ship. Because I'm like, come on, you guys are making creatures that bleed acid, but you don't have acid resistance glass, really? Like you guys are like breeding aliens in a spaceship, where you can. What if they bleed and the blood escapes? You guys know that these fucking things bleed acid. If they, oh, Fred left. Oh, I didn't know. I was just distracted talking. Ah, sorry. No spoilers. The second one is good, but they wasted a lot of characters and potential. I watched the first one just because it was very famous because of the whole 3D movie thing, but I didn't thought it was anything special. It relied too much on CGI, and I'm not really the CGI guy. So, Avatar 1 was just so much CGI. It was just so blue and green, and I was like, okay, I get this story. It was like, it's Pocahontas in space. The storyline is the same as Pocahontas. Is like there's this group of people. I mean, even the Navi, the way their society is structured is pretty much like Native Americans. Pretty much kind of reminds, it's based on that. So they are pretty much like it's Pocahontas in space. They're just blue humans. They're like 9 foot tall, whatever. But they are very similar to humans. So I didn't think they are very creative aliens. There's supposed to be 2 more. Then it took 2 years. No, it took 10 years. It was 10 years to make the second Avatar movie. How long until tonight? Is always gonna be like 10 years between one Avatar movie and the other? I don't know. I wasn't that impressed by the first one, and like I just didn't feel like watching the other one because of that. Is this one now? Oh, I thought that one could have been like I thought I had a recon class. Not gonna lie, the Predator's biggest enemy is not Dutch, it's Chris Hansen. Haha, I got the joke. Predator's biggest enemies is themselves, is their arrogance and how cocky they can be because they have big egos. I've been streaming for almost.
A mysterious signature hit one of our long-range scanners recently. Judging by the
All
signals,
4
it
movies
looks
were
like
planned 10 years
Stargates
ago. According to the
communicating
internet, the
with
third one
another
should be in
ship.
2024.
I don't know how they
But they
got this
didn't plan it
but
to
we
take
need
it
to go
like
in
10
and
years
get it.
between the
Intel's only
first and
able
the
to get a
second
ship
movie,
on
right?
location, so we're gonna
I
have to
think there
track
was
it
like
down on the ground.
problems. Like I
Get in
think
there,
they
start
were
seismology
planning.
syncing,
They
and find
planned
out
to
where
have
they're
sequels.
hiding.
Yes, I remember because the first one made so much money that yeah, it made enough money for them to make more movies. I don't think they were expecting. They are not planning originally for it to take this long to make the sequels, right? The only predator that doesn't have a big ego is Wolf. Let me think about that. I mean, in the final fight against the Predator, I don't think there is any rational reason why he removed the mask and tried to remove his weapons. I think that they are just trying to use like a reference to the first Predator movie. Or people can try to cope that like, oh, Wolf knew that he was gonna die anyway. Like he couldn't like, he failed at keeping the infestation because like the aliens broke out in the city. Like Wolf couldn't do it. And so, like, Wolf kind of knew he was gonna die anyway, so he just said, fuck it, like, I'm just gonna try to fight the Predator hand-to-hand. So maybe that. Is the public match population still good for Predator? I mean, actually, for the Predator, the less people playing as the Predator, the better it is for you, the less time it's gonna take. If there are too many people playing as the Predator, then the wait times are gonna go high. So, like, for Predator, since the fighting player base is very active, for Predator right now, like, most of the time for me, at least in my area, is like between 3 to 5 minutes to find matches. Because I think that most people right now, they usually play fighting. And that's better for the Predator. If you're a Predator player, the more fighting players, the better. So like, so I think it's okay. I mean, at launch, there are more people trying to play as the Predator. Oh no. So there are like, oh, is there one in the master?
It's invincible.
So it was like 10 minutes. I remember when the game came out, it was like 10 minutes to play as Pred. And when a new Predator DLC came out, sometimes it would go like to up to 15 minutes. What do you think about the Valkyrie? She is like okay class. Almost like the same as Alpha. She's like a buffet scout. I think she's more of a buffet scout because she also has the same low gear points, so she cannot carry medikits and traps. Valkyrie is like pretty much like a hunter without traps, so it's kind of disadvantage in my opinion. Sure, she's a little faster and has more stamina, but traps can be one of the Predator's most useful tools. I think that if you're gonna go for a Predator that cannot carry traps, it's better Wolf, because at least Wolf has more perk points and a lot of energy to make up for it, and he's faster. Even though he has less stamina, his movement speed is faster. Valkyrie used to be better. She was nerfed at launch. Back when Valkyrie came out, she was definitely one of the best classes in the game. But then she was nerfed. They decreased the perk points of Valkyrie, and they also decreased her HP a little bit. Because people complained because, oh no, the Valkyrie is paid to win DLC. Nah, it wasn't. Because even though she had better stats than the other Predator classes, she was like a better hunter in stats-wise, because she had more HP, stamina, movement speed. She had less gear points. She couldn't carry traps. And back then, traps were, back when she came out was before we had specializations for the Predators. So it was the game was even harder than it is now for Predator players, because the fighting had specializations and the Predators didn't have them. So back then, like, traps were a big thing that Predator players would use to try to win. Because we couldn't like try to stack up damage with specialization plus downrange to try to use one-shot fightings with plasma to disc. I think back then we could only have one disc. She wasn't OP. She was never OP. Never. Because I played privates with Valkyrie back when she came out, and it didn't change that much. When we play privates, fighting would always win most of the matches. It was never OP. Never. No Predator classes has ever been OP. I remember when she came out, like, she wasn't really helping anyone win private games. Maybe public games, but in private games, like, she wasn't really helping because she didn't have traps. She didn't have the chance of trying to trap a fighting by surprise, which was the big thing back then. Nerfing her was a mistake. It was a mistake because in private matches against good players, Valkyrie didn't make any difference. Never OP. Like, it was just like the public games potatoes that will lose to Valkyries because they are bad at the game. But like, against good fighting players, the Valkyrie never really helped much.
Я estou na связи.
He was getting destroyed as usual.
Estou на связи.
This guy is, I think this is Russian. I can try to invite Snake if he can play spread. Wolf was a shed. It was, yeah, she was actually, like, back then we didn't have many DLCs. The best classes in the game when she came out were Valkyrie, Hunter, and City Hunter. Elder wasn't that good. Elder only like became a very good class when they added specialization, and he was the only one with Stalker. But then when they added Scar, Bionic, they become better than Elder. But back when she came out, she was like S tier for the time, because the classes back then that were S tiers are the ones that are like A tier now, because we didn't have the ones that are S tier right now. We didn't have Scar, Celtic, Bionic, Pirate, Wolf. Those classes were not in the game, so the classes that are like A tier now used to be S tier back then, which is just Jungle Hunter, Hunter, City Hunter, Valkyrie. And then when they added specialization, Elder became S tier at the time. Wolf was a shed. He's my favorite Predator on screen. Design-wise, he's definitely one of my favorites. This one was supposed to have double time, actually. Not thick skin. Remember when the Viking was a walking thing? It was... No, he didn't change. The Viking never changed from back then. It was never tanky. It was the fighting didn't have specializations. So the fighting couldn't do as much damage as it does now, but the Viking stats never changed ever since he was added into the game. I don't think so. Yeah, they changed the axe. The axe became faster. When the Viking came out with the axe was so slow. You couldn't hit shit with it. It was terrible. The axe was terrible. Right now it's like okay, but like back then it was terrible. But Viking was always like a berserker with more perk points, pretty much. Elder was mid with Stalker, he's good, but there's other Predator with Stalker. Yes. But like back then, we didn't have the other Predators with Stalker. When they, back in 2021, the only Predator with Stalker was the Elder, so that's why a lot of people started using Elder. I mean, he's not a nerfed hunter. He's like a hunter with more energy. A slower hunter with more energy, but he has Stalker. And so, I mean, with Stalker is mainly about plasma usage, so you need more energy. I would say, like, I mean, Bionic is like a better Elder, Scar is a better Elder, just because they have more mobility and Stalker together with it. Viking has the same HP as Berserker now, they're both trash. Due to damage and they're slow. The problems with those classes is more due to low speed and stamina. And Berserker is worse because he has, on top of that, he has low perk points. At least Viking you can run some good combinations. But Berserker, there's just no way to save that poor class. The only class that was like tanky at one point would have to be Berserker, but it wasn't that Berserker was tanky. It was just that fighting damage was much lower, because in 2020, like every 2 months, they would like buff fighting. They could just keep buffing fighting damage. Like at launch, the Berserker could take some damage. No, not at launch. No, in the free trial, in the first like month, no, not so much. The Predators were getting melted fast. But after a little bit, they buffed it a little bit the Berserker, but then people complained and they didn't nerf it. They have to nerf it. Those people ruined the balance. Like the people that complain about the Predator being OP, which is a lie. Like, because the actual good fighting players, they were still destroying Predator players like easy. Like even before specializations, even before Field Medic, Dante class, Dutch 87. In private games, Predator players always getting wrecked most of the time.
Heads up, fire team.
He was,
Earlier today we had a
I wouldn't
chopper
say
extract some
strongest,
plant
but he
tech
was
that
decent
we're,
back then.
permanently borrowing
He
from
not only
Stargazer.
because
Unfortunately,
fighting damage
David
was
started
lower,
for
but
admitted
the Berserker had
scratches
10
lost
perk
contact with
points.
the pilot somewhere
One
in
more
the
perk point than he does now.
And I know you've just
And
come off
his
another
passive of
operation
melee
that
damage was
very
15,
important
now
that
it's
we
10.
really need you to take
So
care
right
of
now, the
before we
Berserker
go.
does 5% less melee damage than at launch. And he has 1 less perk points. At the time with Iron Sand, you could take the entire fighting once I did long claim at a guy. I mean, like, you mean like handle players, right? Like handle public games, like... I mean, with Ironside, the HP is the same at launch. Like, Ironside and like Viking, the stats are the same that it used to be. Like, but it was like, they didn't have specializations, whatever. I think, didn't they add the specialization in the Viking update? But like, it depends on the fighting that you're playing against. Like, even now, like, if going against the handles, like, it's usually easy. Fighting was never OP, they just tried to play. Yeah, and it's just like a lot of fighting players didn't know how to play. They just had to use the meta weapons, but they didn't know how to use the meta weapons well. It's always people that never play as Predator. Oh, Predator is OP, then, well, play Predator against me and show me how OP it is. But they wouldn't do it. Never. Viking has been good a long time ago. It wasn't my favorite, now it's just trash. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The stats didn't change. It's the same as at launch. Viking stats like never changed. It was just the fighting that got stronger. Or I don't remember if it was in Viking update that they added specializations, but
Looks like they already sent the small patrol to check it out. Eliminate them.
Hostile spotted. This way.
No sign of the pilot.
oh, what the?
Judging by that small patrol, I
This
doubt
guy
they
doesn't know how to
Cover
find
me.
this.
chopper. Find the tech and the wreckage. Locked up tie, of course. I feel like this requesting is
Oh, there you are.
Who knows if we found a way to Let's go
Where are you
get trapped in.
going, Predator? Oh, now you use target isolation. Are you here? Nah, he's not here anymore. Wait.
Drifting apart.
Yeah, I got him. It's not even about level. There are many high level players that are bad.
Look around for a
It's
portable
just like people
laptop.
with experience.
We'll need to bring it back to the crate.
Like the guy that accused me of hacking this train, the Wilson de Moraes, the Brazilian. He's level 999, but he's a complete potato.
This should
Like he just many times he did 0 damage against me. Like level in this game doesn't mean that much. I think Fred is OP only when they use T-Web. No, they're not. XX and Ghost, it's not. Like when we play private games against each other, me and other PC players, nobody uses Ghost with X because if you do that you're gonna die. You do like one X swing and your whole HP is gone. Only Ranger gameplay. That kind of gameplay with the X and melee only works in 1v1s or against like bad fighting players. Melee doesn't work against a good fighting player squad because they're just gonna melt and they can dodge the X attack. It's not OP. It's not OP at all because the fighting can just like literally kill the Predator before they even come close to use the X because you can spot the Predator from far. Like nah. Even like I have beaten like X Predators in 1v1. We tried back when they buffed the X like a while ago. We tried to play it in privates. It didn't work. I remember Thunderwolf like he tried to play. He made like a bugged special edition. I made a Hunter Ghost with the X. He tried to play against me and the others, and he just got destroyed.
Grab the laptop.
Oh.
Spinning shit inbound.
It's just like the problem in this game with the balance is that the most fighting players that you play in public games, they are just really bad. They are just what we call potatoes. They are completely like clueless. They don't help you. It's like you're playing without teammates. They never shoot the Predator. If they don't shoot the Pred, then yeah.
There it is. Come on, concentrate this way.
You don't melee Dutch, dude. You cannot use melee on Dutch. Dutch is just a fucking tank. And he does more melee damage, so
Right over there.
you just cannot melee Dutch. It's fighting hunting grounds now, to be honest. Yes, pretty much. As the Predator, you need to go completely ranged. The best option for Predator is really the disc. Just kill them with the disc. But if your ping is high, you cannot use the disc, so that's a problem.
Repeat, it's down.
And then you cannot use much the plasma pistol and the bow if your ping is high. But with the disc is the most affected weapon by the high ping. So if your ping is high, you just have plasma as an option. Oh wait. Oh my. Oh we crashed. Is Josh? Did you crash again, Josh? I think he did. I mean, if you take a look at the first movie, he did kill most of the. He started killing the fight in Dutch squad with plasma. But that's pretty much like how you have to play. You play. I always tell people, play like the original movie. Just kill people with plasma, and when there is only one guy left, you come in close and you just kill him too. But don't do a knife fight because, unlike the movie, in this game, the fighting player cannot. The knife does more damage than the wrist plate. So now don't come in close and use the knife. Just come in close and then you do like quick plasma shots instead. When I play FT, most of the time I destroy Preds since all they do is run. Yeah, most of them just go for melee. Like you have the guns and they just use wrist plates. They don't know how to actually play. They just try to use melee because it's like they think just it's a hack and slash game. It's just the easiest thing to use in this game are just melee weapons. They don't know about trying to use like the trees and try to use ranger weapons and learn how to aim. Do you think the parry in this game is unfair or fair? It's unfair against the Predator, yes. That's why melee, another reason why melee is not effective in many situations. Because if a fighting player parries the Predator, the Predator gets stunned. And while he's stunned, he cannot move. And then the three other fighting players can just shoot him and kill him. And even say, oh, but he only gets stunned for 1 second. That's enough time. In 1 second, the fighting can literally take like 70% of the Predator HP. The parry system shouldn't exist in this game. Same thing with like AVP 2010. AVP 2010, like Marines parrying melee for aliens and Predators was stupid. This game is the same. That's why people don't use melee. That's why I never, even at launch, I wouldn't use much melee. Because I'm like, dude, I'm a fucking Predator. How can this guy parry my weapon with a fucking kitchen knife? That's stupid. I'm just gonna use plasma. They cannot parry plasma. They cannot parry my arrows. There's like a lot of and the problem with the parry system is that there are some fighting classes that are very tanky and they can do more knife damage, like Dutch, Dante support. So like the Predator gets parried and he gets knifed at the same time. And you can like do double knife attacks by just pressing keys faster. You can do a parry and a heavy attack and a light attack and knife attack. So you can do like multiple knife attacks in a very short amount of time against the Predator. And the Predator is just stunned while you do that. And on top of that, you have other fighting players that are also shooting the Predator. So if the Predator gets parried, he dies. In some situations like that, the parry system is like this trap for the Predator. Once you get trapped, you die. So yeah, it is unfair. I don't think you don't need like a parry system in this game at all, because you just have to shoot the Predator. If the Predator is using a melee, one guy is gonna get the melee attack, and the other two just have to shoot the Predator, and he's gonna go second wind before he can get a kill. You can play if you are playing a Playmate, you don't need to ever use the knife at all. It's not necessary. Last one is Dante. Yeah, Dante. Speaking of Dante, you want to see me use Dante? Yeah, the fat fuck. I call him the fat fuck. Should it be a blocking system that use stamina? You mean for who? We mean, I don't think there should be a blocking system at all. And maybe it should cost stamina for the fighting, just like the fighting lose all stamina, or like there should be like a drawback, or they should still get damage. With the parry, if it parries the Predator, it should still give the fighting player damage. The parry system is just like very fighting sided. Just take away the parry and keep the damage so it can be kind of good. Yeah, something like that. If you use ranged weapons, you are bad at the game. Your Predators use melee weapons. I heard that a lot. I heard that by a lot of people saying that, oh, melee takes skill. How it takes skill is like a hack. It's like I'm playing God of War. You know, it's just like hack and slash. You just swing the alpha sickle, swing the axe, and someone gets down. It doesn't take that much work. You just come close. You just swing the melee weapon, and someone might get down because most time they don't even shoot back at you. No parry would make sense. The Predator is supposed to have bigger strength than humans. Yeah, it is not like movie accurate. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Like, especially when you have like a weapon like the axe. Like, you can parry the axe. The axe is like of the size of the Predators. And the little knife, just the kitchen knife, just parries a goddamn axe. Predator axe. It's not even like a normal axe. It's a axe made of Predator technology, which is much stronger than human technology. How can you parry that? It doesn't make any sense. Because they added the parry because they know that in public games you're gonna be playing alone because your teammates are bad. So we need to give a chance for the players in a 1v1. How do we do that against a melee Predator? Oh, let's just allow them to block the Predator melee attack. Oh, the fighting loses all stamina with the parry. The parry actually used to be stronger back then. When you use the parry, you lose a little bit of stamina. But back at launch, you wouldn't lose any stamina at all. The parry right now has been nerfed in comparison. At launch used to be, yeah, it's a little kitchen knife. Like it's stupid, or a pocket knife. Just call no skill for you for not using melee. That's so stupid. The same thing for fighting. The thing that takes the most skill in this game has fighting, it's like sniping. Or if you want to say like maybe sniping with like the plasma rifle because it's projectile based. Melee has fighting, doesn't take skill. You just do like this. Just press one click and the other. And as long as you are using a tanky build, like, and you put like Dutch with heavy hitter, thick skin, heavy hitter, it's very easy to kill a Predator with melee. Melee doesn't take skill, has fighting. Aiming takes skill. But like, even like I see these players, they are always like Dutch or Dante players. All they do is swing the knife. They don't know how to aim. They see the Predator come, they just put the knife and run after the Predator, and then they expect the Predator to just fall for using the wrist blade because it's a trap. People who used it for trolling back when the game came out. Oh, let's try to make the Predator use melee because people knew that melee has the Predator is shit at the game. So like, oh, let's just troll the Predator players by trying to make them think that melee works, and then we just knife him to death because the knife damage is OP in the game. A rest rider, just ignore those people. Those people don't play Pred, that's the problem. Like, those people don't play Pred. He's close because his mic is open. I hear him close, yeah. That's the bow. You have the bow, buddy. Yeah. Oh no, it's the hook touching. Oh my god, dude. You just went for the bot? Really? You went for the bot? I never use melee on a bot. FTR crybabies, many fighting mains are. I have a lot of videos of people complaining about that. Oh, he's bad. Oh, bad. He's scout using melee, that's what happened.
The hunt is over.
There was one last fighting, he put knife, so I killed him with the throw spear and he messaged me on PS. Oh yeah. There is this people that are into like movie role playing in this game. So they want you to do like Jungle Hunter did. Oh, if I'm the last guy, you should only use wrist blades. Yeah, but in the movie, Dutch couldn't fucking stab the Predator. Like, the Dutch didn't have a knife that could parry the Predator in the movie. So it's not the same as in the movie, no. If the, like, let's have like a fight, to be like the movie, it would have to be like, oh, the Predator only uses wrist blades and the fighting doesn't use anything because Dutch couldn't even have a knife against the Predator. That's why Jungle Hunter fought Dutch in a 1v1 because Dutch was an armor and he couldn't fight back. It wasn't a fair fight. I mean, Jungle Hunter was just milking Dutch. He just wanted to enjoy beating the crap out of him for fun because Jungle Hunter is a psychopath. It wasn't honorable to fight Dutch in a 1v1. Because, I mean, Jungle Hunter knew that he was going to win. Like, Dutch was the defenseless. He didn't have any weapons and he was physically weaker, so. And there are people that are even gonna call for knife fights, like even when all fighting is standing. Like this guy pulled a knife and he wanted to do a knife fight, but while the other 3 players were shooting at me. So I had 3 players shooting at me, and then he was like, "Oh, why didn't you do a knife fight?" I'm like, "Why would I do a knife fight when with you, 23 other players are literally shooting at me?" Ah, man. Those guys, they should be forced to play as Predator for a full day, just so they will know how wrong they are about the game. No problem, Ash. The worst, in my opinion, is when you see a Dante player running with a knife. I just go for plasma. I see a Dante, I just want to make him draw him in plasma. You just run from the mission point to the other, in the end, zero fun. Ignoring the AI shooting at the end. Would you consider this skill... What? Would you consider this a skill fighting player? Right, is terrible at shooting from range. Wait. Let me understand. A fighting player, right, is terrible at shooting from range, has no movement, can use their gun, spends threats, and can only knife fight. Yeah, I mean, if you can only knife fight, you're not good at the game. I mean, fighting skill is about aiming, good tactics, applying the damage to the Predator faster, is sniping. You know, just hitting the Predator, doing a lot of damage fast, aiming, you know, coordination, teamwork. But, like, if you don't know how to move well, I mean, if you can only hit the Predator at point blank, like grenades, I see a lot of bad fighting players. They rely a lot on grenades. They just try to wait for the Predator to come close. Grenades and knife, that's what they do. They just throw a grenade at point blank when the Predator comes close. Because it's easier. I mean, grenade, you just, like, have to throw it, and it's just gonna do damage if the Predator is close. Or like the knife, if the Predator's at point blank. Explosives are blank. It doesn't take time with skill.
Voodoo, you need to get on site, find out where this discovery is, and take these items for our research. Fire team, drop! Go, go, go!
Literally solve the Predators by just standing there, stabbing him with a knife. It's that easy, it is. Especially with if you are using a class like I said, Dutch, Dante support. It's very easy to just win knife fights with that. Like especially if the Predator is only using wrist blades. The Predator needs to use the Alpha Sickle, the Axe, if he wants to win in melee against humans. It's just like the balance of the game, like, it's just how Iphonic made it. Not much you can do. One moment. Adios.
Look around the camp for multiple tablets. They'll contain a majority of the excavation notes that should point us in the right direction. Hostiles have been confirmed in the area. Alert all camps and keep your comms open. How they know you're in the area?
I have to move, otherwise I'm just doing something else quickly. Should be okay. I don't think this guy is gonna give much trouble. think the guy is close by. The guy is Brazilian, I think. Época? No, maybe, because the name, the word that he uses there. Looks like Portuguese. Buff knife players, huh? I mean, they need a buff. You need to buff their aim because they don't know. That's why they only use knife. Their aim needs to be buffed because it's bad. Is it there? I think he jumped it. Jump it.
Watch there. There. It's camouflage. This way. Over here. I see.
He is like this little close to the second one. He's a bit close. Went this way. Yeah. That's not the problem with night mode, I mean. The Predator blood just glows too much at night. Yeah.
There.
Like this big glow stick into the darkness that makes it harder, makes it easier for you to shoot at him. So silly. He's just running for his life. But that's all the Predator can do in this game. He just runs for his life. The Predator comes for hunting. I see you climbing the
The
tree.
cloak is in trouble.
Yeah, see.
Watch for movement. There it is.
He gave up. He's like, how the fuck did this happen? Why is this happening to me? I bought a Predator game because I wanted to be a Predator. Why am I the one being hunted? Why? That's what I have been asking this when I play as Predator for the last 3 years. Why does the Predator need to suffer so much in this game? Fighting is a plasma caster. I mean, I don't think most fighting players would benefit much because the plasma is projectile. People are fighting, they are too much used to using hit scan weapons and it's easier. With the plasma caster is... I mean, they have the plasma rifle. The plasma rifle kind of works like plasma caster, but it does much less damage, you know. There goes another one. It's just rare to lose. I mean, if you're gonna run meta builds in pubs, it's always rare to lose. I bought a Predator game. Why am I to play? Yeah, I thought about that. Even me, I did back when the game came out, because I played the first time in the free trial. In the free trial, March of 2020. I barely played as Predator because I started playing as fighting. I would see the Predators die so fast because back at launch, even though the fighting damage was lower, there are some weapons that work differently. And the main thing about that was different is that the Predator's second wind wouldn't blind people like it blinds now. So when the Predator would go second wind, even at point blank, you could see where he was going, and the HP bar of the second wind was much smaller in the free trial. So in like the free trial, it was like the demo of the game. Predators would die so fast, they would go second wind, and they would die like just a few seconds after, because there is no blinding effect against the fighting, and the HP bar was smaller. So if you go second in as a Predator, it was very hard to get away from the fighting. Oh, obrigado, Adalberto. Just crazy. This game balance has been crazy since the free trial. Then they changed some stuff. I couldn't try to change some stuff here and there, but their problem was that they were trying to please their own people. Iphonic was always trying to please their own people. Always. Never trying to listen to the people that actually know how to play the game well and actually wanted to help the game become better, more fair for everyone that is playing it, you know. Oh, Iphonic. Yeah, Iphonic. Fighting is a biomask. I mean, they have Nolan. They have Nolan mask. There is no Nolan mask. There's that. You have Nolan's mask. It's almost like a biomask. Imagine if if the fighting had something to improve the vision even more, like to see the Predator cloak. They need like a biomask so they can see the Predator even better, because seeing the silhouette of the cloak is not enough. They need to see the Predator even better than they do right now. In the functional one. Of course, fighting needs more stuff. They really need more assistance because it's too hard. Then hear me out. Let's say you mainly use plasma through every match you play. Is that considered a plasma spammer? Sure, you're spamming plasma, but like, what if the fighting is using bullets through most of the match? Is that bullet spamming? Like, I use most of the time I'm using hammerhead and the 1011 pistol. That's like, is it bullet spamming? Like, it doesn't make sense to say that of the Predator. That's a Predator weapon. Predator has plasma, fighting has bullets. Complaining about plasma spamming is like complaining about bullet spamming. It doesn't make sense. If you want to use only plasma, I mean, when I use the Data Lens build, I'm mostly using plasma. I mean, you can use the plasma caster, the plasma pistol. It's all plasma, but that's like the Predator like ammo. That's what the Predator uses. Just playing smart. It's playing smart, yeah. One moment. Fuck. Getting a little colder. That's why I'm wearing a shirt. Getting a little colder here in Brazil. It's playing smart. Using plasma is playing smart. Has always been. It's just stupid. Anyone that complains about plasma spamming, like, just tell him, oh, try to play Predator against a good thing without plasma. Just tell him to. If you think you can do it better, if you think you can do it without plasma, just you give it a try. Cause I had some hate comments in my Pirate Predator video, playing against Gasp Thunderwolf. Thank you, Solo Wepper. And people are complaining about me using plasma. Dude, try. Why don't people try to do it? Play against like the guys, my friends on Discord, Gasp, Thunderwolf, those fighting players. Try to play against them without using plasma. Give it a try, because I want to see if you think that plasma is. You shouldn't use plasma against those fighting players. If you think you can do it better, just play. Do it. I want to see. Teach me how to play as the Predator against those PC fighting players without using plasma. Just teach me. That's what I tell those people, but they're not gonna play against those fighting players. They never do. Like, I remember like once in a private game, someone was complaining about me using plasma, and then Gasp, who was on the fighting and he lost the match, he was like, dude, if you think you can, if you think it's possible without plasma, then well, you make the lobby and you play as a Predator instead. Just teach us how to do it. Because so far, nobody knows how to play without the plasma, without the like plasma pistol, without the smart disk in private games. What is your favorite role, military or Predator? Oh, Telezito YouTube. Hello, how you doing? You mean like class? You mean class? Fighting class, I like Dutch. Both Dutch classes, Assault. That's mainly what I use. Predator. I like Wolf, Scar, Celtic, Jungle Hunter. I think that those are the ones that I tend to use the most. Exactly, thank you, because you're not just going to jump into the fight and use melee or TP, so it's smart to use plasma from the trace to down someone. Yes, it is exactly how I play. Especially the first skill. You can try to come in close when there's only 3 or 2 of them left, but if there are like 4 players, it is very risky. I mean, I have done it a few times. Like, sometimes I managed to jump in 4 fighting players. I threw the combat stick and follow with the bow, and I managed to get a kill. But you cannot do that every time. Like, you can do that sometimes, but it depends on the position of the other fighting players in comparison to you. It depends on how fast you can do it if you don't miss the hit. It depends on the angle that you are at. If you in an angle where how many fighting players can shoot you in that position. It's usually safer if there are 4 players to kill them either with the plasma caster from far, or you use the smart disk. If you don't have the means to use the smart disk because you're like playing on PS4, or you have a high ping, because the smart disk is only usable if you're playing on PS5, PC, and you have high sensitivity, and you have low ping. Because unless that's the case, it's not gonna work. So your only option you have left is the plasma caster. You can try to use like the plasma pistol, but that requires a little more trouble and also affected by the ping. Sequel thoughts? You mean in this game? I don't think there's gonna be a sequel to this game. This game is like a standalone game. I don't think we're getting a sequel. Imagine Predator Hunting Grounds 2.
down.
Will they learn?
Still dangerous.
Will Iconic learn from this game and try to make it a better game and he's died really fast?
You have encountered a classified anomaly.
Ah, boy. Or Predudo. Poor guy. No, the tutorial for this game should be like a video of me, like one of my videos explaining how to play the game. Or just like, they should just like gameplay, just a video of a match of me, just so people say, oh, that's how you play as a Predator. You use a lot of plasma. So people would stop trying to use melee against like people that can actually shoot back. I mean, it could be a better, more sophisticated sequel with less arcadey, maybe a slower pace, more balanced. I think that if they're gonna make it, I think, yes, better balance. More maps, more different game modes. The meta should be different. The Predator classes should be more unique. They shouldn't play out pretty much the same way. More diverse classes with different stats, like maybe a different perk system. They need to make the classes more diverse in their stats and their abilities. Maybe like give them different passives. Give them like unique weapons that you can only use for certain classes. Just make it, I mean, it's like kind of like a very like generic response. Make it better. Make better, but like, yeah, you can, I can make like a huge list on everything better that they could do in this game. Like from weapons, gear, balance, maps, positioning, gameplay, mechanics, technical stuff, how the Predator move, how the fighting show use, move, like whatever, numbers, list of passives, what passives will be good in regards to specialization, hidden passives, whatever. There's so much stuff that like you can make a huge list, like a huge list of everything that they could do to improve this one, like in a sequel. But I think instead of a sequel, they could just try to focus on just you know, just updating this game, just fixing bugs, fixing problems. Is lower paced? Do you mean it's lower paced by like? I think that the damage, the balance is one of the reasons why this game is so fast paced, and the missions should be different. Missions shouldn't be able to be done this fast, you know? The missions they can be done just way too fast. That's why they happen so fast, and the damage is so high. That's why like the Predator goes second win in 2 seconds, or as fighting you get one-shotted. The damage is too high, so like you don't have much time to engage. You just need, you just one side dies really fast, and that's it. Why is it the match not start? Oh, finally. It was taking a while to start.
We've been taking out drug ops across the region, but more always take their place. Until we have a better long-term solution, the best thing we can do is keep up the fight and take out their operations wherever we find them. Such a target has been identified, and your team's being dispatched to wipe it out.
Okay, the match is started.
Fire team, drop! Go, go, go!
RTS PhD 2. PhD 2 is never gonna happen, no way. I have a lot of doubt that there's ever gonna be a chance of that happening. Mr. Blood. Oh, we didn't vote. Oh, we were in the bad spawn location for this mission.
Get to hear us.
You're climbing the tree. Oh, hello. Is this like right here?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
on.
there.
Did you see that?
The shimmer.
Well.
Oh, he's crouching, yeah, yeah. You're gonna become invisible if you crouch, of course.
Over there, it's close.
This way.
Crouching can help, like, to not get shot, depending on the angle, but it's not gonna make you, like, your cloak look any better if you crouch. I don't know why some other players do this crouch thing. Oh my god, how could I miss that one? Back up the head.
Contact is using
Oh,
advanced camo.
yes, the X. What? What the fuck? How am I getting hit? The guy is not close to me.
Eyes open.
Who's dead?
Shoot that thing.
Yeah,
Whatever
he's
it
dead.
was.
Bye.
Just put it down. Still alive?
Run. Who needs an act of God for PhD 2? Yeah, not you need like a god to make that happen. Like go Aliens Dark Descent with Reds. Oh, you mean like a strategy game, like those kind of like role playing? Oh, okay. I mean AVP Extinction was kind of like that. I do like AVP Extinction. I don't know. They could maybe give it a try. It could happen. I think the chances are very low of that ever happening. It's just very low. Hi everyone, I'm gonna have to take a break now. Thanks everybody that came to this stream. Thanks Josh for joining to play with me. I have to take a break now. Thanks everybody. I might stream later, but I'll probably stream another game. I'll probably play some single player game. I mean for Predator, I think I'm good for now. Well, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Have a good night for everybody. I mean, I don't know what time it is for everyone. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.